And we back.
Yes,
It's been a
sir.
minute since I said that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, man. Good, man. Like I said before, the thing fresh off a nap. Well rested for this one. You feel me? Get
It's
my
understandable.
get all my stretches and whatnot out the way. How you doing,
So,
my guy?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. Ready to pod, man. Ready to pod. I miss the community and the family, man. You
Yeah,
know what
man. We
I mean?
missed y'all. I had some things going on in life, but you know, life happens. But we back, so that's all that matters.
Yes,
We did
sir. Yes,
miss
sir.
y'all, and it wasn't I don't tell any personal business, but it wasn't nothing that let me say wasn't important. Let me say I was going for very important reasons. So I didn't forget about y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I missed y'all. Like I said, we back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready
And
to
we want to get
pod,
into
man.
this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get into this good basketball. It's been a lot of good basketball going on. Some not so good basketball too. And let's get the not so good basketball out the way. You know what I mean? It's
It's my
gotta
it's my favorite thing to talk about. You know what I
this
mean?
one. Is this basketball or this particular topic? Would you?
Bad, bad basketball.
Oh,
I love pointing out bad basketball.
okay.
I love it.
Well, there's a lot to talk about in this
Mm-hmm.
area. Then. I ain't gonna lie. Um, man, the questions on the screen, bro. Philly is awful this year. Joel Embiid is out for the year. Paul George hasn't been a great help, and I don't think Maxey was prepared to take what they needed the leap to be this year for them to be competitive.
Well,
If
shit.
that makes sense.
That dough I gave you say otherwise. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I feel it
I
though.
feel you, but I think he thought, all right, I got the big fella. I got Paul George. You know, hopefully we be all right. But
I hope
that's
they
not
get that.
working out.
I think Paul George has one of the. I'm with the youngins, and they say Paul George has one of the smoothest games of NBA history. But I hope this GOAT thing can be put to bed now, too. By the way, like their GOAT and stuff like that. Why can't I be the GOAT? You know. But go ahead,
Yeah.
continue.
No, I wasn't gonna do anything but talk bad on them. Uh, they're in 12th place currently, 21-40, 1-9 in their last 10 games. Um, so man, I it's right there. Is the process over in Philly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's definitely over with. I I don't know. Joel's knees ain't worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? No offense to him, but brother, you can't play back to back games. You just told niggas like I'm not playing back to backs, nigga. It's over
Right.
with. Now my thing with Philly is I feel like they have a good enough team. They had a good enough team to still be in the playoff hunt or at least playing. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So it's like I at least thought that, but I also seen a couple of teams that I wasn't expecting to be good. Like, I wasn't expecting the Pistons to be good this year. I wasn't.
Detroit basketball.
You know what I mean? So that's the
Mhm.
spot that's being taken. The Heat seem well in the East. The East sucks, but the Heat is surviving right now in that seventh spot. The Magic I thought would be better this year, but it's kind of injuries kind of played a part. The Hawks I thought was gonna be in that hunt, but they're in ninth seed. The Bulls are ahead of them. The Nets are ahead of them. Like the Nets should be tanking right now. So the East is so bad. It's like they're disappointing, but the East is so bad. It's like damn. I kind of thought that you guys would be in the hunt at least, especially with all the off season signings you guys had. So you know, yeah. But all that trust the process, that shit through. So you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and pack it up.
Yeah, it's super cooked for them. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it's over
It's
with.
it's it's ugly.
Paul
I'm
George
trying
not
to.
really playing efficient. You can't. There's no way my goat or my third best player or second best player is out here dropping 6 points, bro. And you're not even. And sometimes it upsets me because I feel like his confidence can be shot so quickly, and it's like a mental game with him. Because when he
Yeah.
first got there, people was on his head for looking Maxey off when he first got there, and he missed and stuff like that.
Mm.
Now it just seems like he don't want to shoot like that, and it's like, damn, nigga.
I mean,
I know it's a running joke, but we could have kept Tobias for all that, bro. Like real talk, like
you don't feel no type of way. They say he's even taking injections in his knee just to play.
bro, bro.
I'm, I'm just
What
I'm
you
just
want
telling you
for?
what the
What you
people
want
said.
4 years? What 3 years, 4 years for? If you gonna continue to get hurt, if you want to continue to be hurt, man, like honestly speaking with you, it's the same story with him every year. Like he's hurt. He's like an AD. Like you hurt every year, and when you're back, you're streaky. It'd be different every time Kawhi get hurt, he come back, nigga drop 30 and then disappear again. At least you come back and drop 30 at least. Bro,
Anyway,
you've had so many and the thing is though, Paul George, like I said, I think he'll be the perfect player, but he's just got that dog in him. And he ain't gonna lead them anywhere. So if Joel can't play, it's over with. And the Sixers need to find a move for Joel. I don't know if they can get rid of him because of the injury, but they need to
right.
find a move for him and get him off your hands because he can't stay healthy. Paul George, get him off your hands as well. Start with Tyrese Maxey and build around him. But that's just my opinion.
No, man, I can agree. I had the numbers pulled up. Maxie's actually doing his part still. I'll say that. He's been trash the last two games, but he's averaging 26 for the year, 26, 6 and 3. I think he's doing his part. Paul George is averaging 16. Let me go back. Yeah, 16, 5 and 3. Not good
And,
enough for 4 years,
and
212. That's not good enough.
and God forgive me, but I heard Nike took away his signature shoe too. Shit over with, G.
Word.
It's over with, dog. Yeah, no more, G. No more,
And he
G.
had to stop potting.
Yeah,
I don't know if
see
he
what I'm
had to.
saying,
I don't know if he had to, but he
bro.
decided to.
See what I mean right there. Yeah,
Just
it's
interesting in its own right.
bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If you play for the Clippers and 76ers, it is not. It's not. They damn near the same. You know what I'm saying? You're not winning
To be
nothing.
honest, yeah.
You're not winning nothing with them two organizations, bro. It just seems like they're cursed. Like no matter how good they are, no matter how well they do in the regular season, how it just always ends up bad for them. So, me personally, what I would do is trade everybody but Tyrese Maxey since you paid him. So,
Yeah, you might as well. Because you out of the playing right now, you're closer to the lottery, and then your draft pick belongs to someone else. I think they draft pick belongs to OKC. So
and
trying
Cooper
to
Flag
just
won't mind playing in Philly. You know what I mean? If that's the case,
no, that would be Cooper Flag playing in OKC because their draft selection goes to OKC. That's what I'm saying. They don't
yeah,
even. It's like tanking's not even a real option because it's not yours. That pick
yeah,
isn't yours, from my understanding. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, from my understanding, I don't think that pick belongs to
yeah.
them.
So y'all fuck basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah, pretty much.
sucks for Philly. Sucks to be a Philly fan.
Sucks to suck, as they say. Moving on from trading everybody to a nigga that's probably likely to get traded when it's not his fault. Um, Katie, I don't even know why I put a question mark by it. This is damn near a foregone conclusion, in my opinion, that Katie's gone. He's gonna be on the move again this summer. So, I guess the real question is, what's the best fit for Katie? Because he's gonna have some say, I would assume, in where he goes. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So, what do you think is the best fit for KD
I see
this
a lot of
summer?
people.
Because as long as you
Hmm?
free him, as long as you free him out of Phoenix, I'm okay. Free KD.
Me personally, what I think would be the best move for him.
Mm.
Before I say this, I would like to say because it might get to it, but I don't know yet. But I like to have takes, but I'm also even with the platform that we do have, I also like to have accountability as well. So the Jimmy Butler take, with me saying that they're probably not going to still make the playoffs. I don't
We'll
know
get
what
into
they're going
that.
to do in the playoffs,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's looking very good for them and very Steph looks rejuvenated. Um, his best option would be the Warriors. Now, I think from from the optics, it looks crazy because it's like you haven't done anything back. You haven't done anything for us. So, I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
haven't won anything since you left us. So you kind of like feel like people, the fans saying they need him and stuff like that. Like he
Right.
need the Warriors, but if you look at it, the team and the makeup that they have, he will fit perfectly in. You
Mm-hmm.
got Jim, you got Steph, you have Jimmy, and you have him. I know him and Draymond may not get along, even though they did the pod. So I think they try to put that to bed with everybody in the fans. So
Yeah.
if you have him, and it's like that squad right there, I feel like the only two teams that can really use him. Well, he can play anywhere. So let me just say that. But the two teams that can use him that I feel like he'll fit perfect in would be the Warriors and OKC. He would fit perfectly in those two groups. Everybody else, it just kind of what do you? Not saying why do you need him, but it's like you don't need him. You can take him. You'll take him because it's Kevin Durant. So not just all the teams in the league would take Kevin Durant at this very moment. So I don't care if you're a 1 seed to all the way to a 15 seed,
Right.
you're taking KD. But I think for his best chances of winning a ring, best chances of maximizing the career he has left, being happy, finishing his career out with one team the rest of
Mm-hmm.
the way,
Mm-hmm.
those and all those optics, those are the two teams right there that I think that he would fit perfectly with.
I agree. Um, I thought prior to the Kyrie injury that Dallas was a very good option. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely. I
I
just
like
didn't
that.
think that they were gonna get him though.
Yeah, I like that option a lot, and I thought they had a lot of. They got they got picks. They got a lot of bigs. I think of pulling off a couple
Mm-hmm.
wings, but I don't know, man. The one thing about him going to the Warriors is shit. Like he said, it's gonna cost a lot for him. Like he costs a lot, so you're gonna lose a lot of your team, and they're already like at a lack of depth. Like I like Quentin Post, me personally. I enjoy watching him play basketball, but he really shouldn't be playing. They got this number 15 out there. I gotta call him number 15 because I don't know his name. You know what I mean? It's like niggas just running around playing. It's like, oh, you want to play today? How about you? Hey, lucky number fan in seat B37. Come on, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you 10 minutes right now. And they
Uh,
still ain't got no bigs. And I don't know. They would have to do a lot of work to me for that. Like,
OKC
I
can
think
afford him. Yeah.
OKC is the place where he can afford to do that. Um, I guess it'd be cool, but they would have to
Homecoming.
like. I think for that to be a thing, they would have to like flame out a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't want to say flame out, but no
Has to
Western
be.
Conference
I was
Finals.
about
They
to
would
say
have to like
it would have to
second round
be
or earlier.
like last year was, which we kind of all expect to be. I seen a couple of takes where people were saying that uh, they feel like OKC can get got again, like early though, like in the first or second round. So because if you match up with one of the veteran teams like the Warriors, like the Lakers, like these people, I mean, that's like these people, like these teams that have been here before who are prepared,
Hmm.
then it might get spooky. So, and I also agree with those takes because it might really get spooky because, like I said, we're number two right now. Just pointing that out. Um,
He means the Lakers. And side note, since you brought up the Lakers, my dad's a Laker fan. My dad says hi world.
yeah,
Just want y'all to know that he said hello. Okay, continue. Sorry.
the Lake Show. You know what I'm saying? But one of these teams and like I said, you don't want to see the Warriors in the playoffs. It seems like I thought it was going to be easy pickings, but I was clearly wrong. The way that they're playing it's been phenomenal. The way that they look has been phenomenal. So I OKC, I don't like I'm saying. You just don't want to see a team like that or Denver because
Right.
you damn sure don't want to see Denver.
Yeah, I think Denver gives them trouble. I think, and I was thinking about this today, and I think we'll get into the Lakers and whatever, but just touch on it. They are scary, right? And I'll get into more depth later. So they are, and why they're scary, but they are scary. But I think they can get got by OKC. The only reason though is due to their size. They added
Mm,
Hartenstein. You got Chet. You know what I mean? I think, and Hartenstein is known for his offensive rebounding, his hustle. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. And he's 7 feet tall. So it's
I
like,
like.
yeah, y'all probably mix him up a little bit, but on that other end, he probably getting all the boards. You feel me? Um, the Lakers play. This is beginning to detail. I save it,
No,
but
go ahead.
the way they play, kind of the way they play defense. Let me say, kind of plays into OKC's hands as far as that matchup,
Mm,
in my opinion. Feel me? Which is
that's
how
understandable.
that's how I feel. But I think going back to the original question, I think like you said, OKC is a good one. I know I don't really like the Houston spot, but if that's how you feeling, I mean, they got a lot of young
I,
talent,
I,
but they've
I,
been
I,
sliding.
I don't like him going to Houston. I think that's it could happen. I don't like him going to Houston. I'm not a fan of it. Partly because
Right.
I don't like Ndoku like that. I'm not a fan of him like that. I think he's a good coach, but
I was gonna say he's a good coach though.
yeah, he's a good coach. But I just don't like that nigga attitude. Like you think he be talking hella shit, and I don't like it. And you talking to Brian crazy, like nigga, who is you? Like, I don't like that. Ever since then, I ain't shit on you alone. Who the fuck does that? Go ahead though.
I feel you, man. You know, hey, personal biases aside, I think he's a good coach.
Mm-mm. You know, I
Uh,
nah. You know, it's always personal with me. You
yeah, I
understand?
see that. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
always personal with me.
For all the people
Josh.
that are new, yeah, all the people that are new here, yeah, you see that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Josh.
he's a psychopath.
Go ahead though,
Um,
man.
uh, and before we move on, might I just say, best fit for KD is only a topic because, and I really want to bring this take back out because he's been playing some pretty bad basketball. I really want to bring out my
Said
Devin
KD's been
Booker.
playing bad. Oh,
No, no,
Devin
no,
Booker
no,
been
no,
playing.
no. Yeah, I really want to bring. I said he's been playing bad basketball, but I really want to bring out my uh Devin Booker as Klay Thompson with handles. I want to bring that back out. That take I had, I made that take like 3 years ago.
So that's not a bad take though, and it's not a
No,
disrespectful take either.
no, I don't think it's disrespectful either. But everybody told me that. But he's a jump shooter that can create for himself. I don't, you know. But I don't
He's a
think
better. He's a
he.
better. I feel like when you look at, he's more skill player than Clay. He's just Clay. Clay with skill.
Yeah,
Kyle about to say because Clay ain't got no dribbles,
right.
nigga.
That's what I'm
Clay ain't got
saying.
no
So it's
bag.
like, yeah, he ain't got no bag. It's like he Clay with a little wiggle. But I only said that because people were talking about him as such a top 10 basketball player echelon, and that's not where he is. That's not who he is.
I think so. I think before Anthony Edwards' resurgence, the year I think he was the best shooting guard in the league. I think he spent like 2 years the best shooting guard in the league to me. When Clay had his his downfall a little bit and he was hurt, those 2 years D Book I feel like was the best shooting guard in the league.
I
When it
don't
got
know. I don't think I've ever thought that.
you can't really at that time before Anthony Edwards' resurgence and Clay Thompson that 2 years when Clay Thompson was out, I don't think a shooting guard was better than him.
Shit, I don't even think you got Donovan Mitchell in there.
I don't think he's better than that year.
Uh,
Because I think he made NBA. Did he make NBA first team or second team or something like that? One of those years,
Possibly.
something.
I was about to say we can do the research real quick. I just he's thinking it up, and it's not really his fault. His fault. There's a lot of things that go
I
into
think it's
that,
Mike's fault. To
but
be honest, I say
I.
blame it on the coach. I'm never the first one to just point out a coach, but you now in the last two games, whether it's
Mhm.
normal or not, you have told D Book to chill. This is my team, man. Like this is my team. You told him to
Mhm.
chill, and then you got into it with KD. I'm not saying that could be the regular relationship. 'Cause I heard KD talk about it, and people will run with it. That could be with the regular relationship. But from an upstairs management position, look at the position that we're in. And you told our two biggest stars, one to cool out, and you blatantly tried to grab the other one while trying to go there because you guys got into it. Now it's basketball, you get heated. KD then responds by dropping 19, like in the fourth quarter, I think, or the second
Down,
half,
down 23 points.
and
Scored
came
10 and scored
go
10
ahead,
straight in the fourth.
and came back from a 23-point deficit, and with a game, really almost a game-sealing assist to the white boy, like TJ Lee. I mean,
Mm.
TJ McConnell.
Colin Gillespie is his name. Don't
Exactly.
forget it.
Yeah, so white
Don't
man.
forget it. Because he's going to get some playing time now.
I see. He better.
Don't forget it.
He better.
It's
And
TJ McConnell Jr. Look at him.
and if the Suns were right in the head, they would do everything in their power to accommodate Bradley Beal into where he on to his next journey. If they were smart,
I don't think it's nothing they can do. He has it. They dumbasses took on this, and that's really who the blame is. You can blame the coach. I blame Brad Beal stinks lately. Like the last 2 years has been bad. So I'm gonna blame him too. He gets a nice piece of this because if he was actually playing well, you know what I mean, and playing, this would be less harsh. I can't say where they would be. That'd be a bad.
You got two. We thought it was gonna work as the names, including me, but you basically got two people who play like that.
Three.
Yeah,
they all play the same. They all play the same style of basketball.
I think KD and D booking
as far as as far as how they want to score.
Yeah,
they all want to shoot mid-range jumpers. They want to operate in the middle of the floor. Like
nobody's really a slasher. Nobody's a cutter. Nobody's doing the little things to get regular buckets. But like I'm saying though, if you have two people like KD, like I said, KD can literally play with anybody. He can literally like his game. That's just how his game is set up. Like I can watch KD not shoot for 5 minutes, and then after those 5 minutes are up, after you let you get what you got going on, I'm about to just go off for 4 straight. Like he's always hot. It seems like he's always ready. He's plugging anywhere. Brad Beal, I can't get any chemistry with you because you're not on the floor. Right. And this is my same problem with Chris Middleton. That was my problem before the trade. Everybody's like, "Why are you on Chris Middleton so much?" You haven't played in 3 years, and when I want to trade you, you don't want to get traded. I need to trade you. You haven't played, and when you're playing, you're dropping 13 points. What are you doing? You're supposed to be our third option,
right?
So it's like when you can't even be the third option. Well, that's when I'm like, yo, man, you gotta go, brother. Like you're not servicing us, and even if we keep you, this environment won't be healthy for either one of us because you can't play and you refuse to get traded.
Yeah, that's what makes it tough though, because with the no trade clause, it's like, shit, I you can't do nothing without me. Like I hold all the cards, but
bro,
no good team is gonna trade for me because of the way I've been playing and because of my contract. Contract crazy still.
Let me
so
trade
it's like
you to the Heat, bro.
I'm not even there. They might not even take it
to a good weather spot.
It's gonna be like Charlotte. Yeah, let me trade you to good weather Charlotte.
No.
That's what that's gonna be.
All right, nah. If they trying to trade me, if they're trying to trade me to Charlotte.
You see what they did to Chris Middleton?
Yeah. See, if
and Washington said, "Oh, I'm gonna keep him."
Nah, I thought he had a no trade clause.
No, I don't.
Nah, I think he waived it.
No,
you sure? Because that was after that Drew Holiday trade. He kept getting hurt.
Who the hell waives a no trade clause to go to Washington?
I'm trying to get out of there.
It's only like 3 to 5 people in the NBA with a no trade clause.
It's KD, obviously, right?
No, KD doesn't even have one.
It's just kind of like it's Bron. Bron
like
got one.
Bradley Beal.
Bron, Brad, Jimmy.
No, it's only 2. My bad. It's only 2.
Just Bron and Brad?
Yes.
I remember Melo had that shit. That was the first time I ever heard of a no trade clause. When Melo had that shit, they tried to trade Melo somewhere, and he said, "I ain't going there."
I think everybody else. Just gets the. I guess the cachet. That might be a bad adjective.
But it's
they just get the respect to be like, "Hey, we want to trade you, but we don't want to send you to hell.
Like like
So
like the
we're
like the Nets. The Nets didn't want to trade him. Like
yeah, no, hell
they
no.
didn't want to trade him.
And they
Like it's
didn't.
just
They
that,
didn't for a very, very long time.
and it's like
They
he was
did
like, bro,
not.
I gotta go. Y'all ain't got nothing here, so I have to go. It's
Yeah.
like one of those situations. Like I feel like the Suns need to at least have one. It might be done. It is what it is. Trade a Hall of Famer to a team where he can win. But if they were smart, I would do everything possible this offseason to convince Bradley Beal that Arizona is not the place for him. Arizona is not the place for you, brother.
I don't know how you do that, bro.
I feel like you need to move
Now
on. I'll
maybe he
trade your
didn't
ass
want
back to the
maybe
Wizards,
he
bro.
didn't want to move during the season. Maybe that happened too. Like, no, I don't like the options for me to
Yeah.
just pick up and move. So maybe talk about it during the summer, figure it out. You know what I mean? Maybe Katie stays and you get to get but I don't know. The return the return on investing in Bradley Beal is not much. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna I don't even think you're gonna get much.
I say you
Let me
get
go let me go look at that contract.
probably get or probably get us a maybe a role player and a big man that you need. You know what I mean? A DN3 guy like a DeAndre Hunter or something like that you need, and then maybe a pick or two or and a big man. You already got.
He's owed $53 million next year, 57 the year after.
God damn,
Right. That's what I'm
Nigga James Jones out there stressing. Nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
That nigga stressing,
That's because
boy.
Matt Ishbia is an idiot.
Yeah, that nigga stressing, boy.
Matt Ishbia is an idiot.
They need a
And
point
I'm
guard and a big man.
and I actually like Tyus. I don't know. The defense was ass. I watched him play. The effort is bad.
Oh,
They don't
oh no,
rebound.
I
All
thought
they
he was gonna be
bigs is
nice, but
all they bigs is bad too.
Mason play, bro,
Like Plumlee
bro.
hoops sometime. He like so he not even sometime. He like once in a
It,
blue moony, if I
bro,
could make that a thing.
if you don't dunk regular sometimes, bro,
No. He got too much bounce for that.
bro, that unnecessary reverse dunk is weak. You know what I'm saying? That dunk is weak. Nobody want to see that, bro. Dunk it regular, dog. I seen him do that yesterday. He did it like 4 times yesterday.
I gotta let you know.
Unnecessary, though. It was unnecessary.
I gotta let you know I got this.
Judah, he was right here. He did this. What are you doing? Dunk the ball, fool. What are you doing?
Yeah.
At one point, he was getting dunked on every other Saturday. You know what I'm saying? At one point, Mason Plumlee, he was getting dunked on, I mean, every other Saturday. People, just look up, they have a compilation of Mason Plumlee getting dunked on. It's crazy. But go ahead, man. It's crazy. They need big men. They need somebody like DeAndre. They really need Cleveland's team, man. They need. As
I
I'm
mean, I like
watching
the fact
right
that they
now,
playing bold, but none of them really rebound. I think that's defense is bad. I don't know, bro.
they
It's
just
just all
bad.
downhill.
And I feel like KD has just been in the league for so long. It's kind of like, bro, like I'm fatigued with this shit. Like it's like not even like I love hoops, but I don't have time for that. I just want to focus on hooping. I don't have time for the extra stuff that's going on. Like he's not built like Bron. Like I'm moving pieces on the court and off the court. I'm moving. I'm moving
Right.
everything around. This is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I need to succeed. This is what I'm doing. KD, like, bro, with the team that you put out here with me, I'm a hoop. As
Pretty
long as they're
much.
competent and good,
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
hooping.
much.
You know what I mean? So it's like, even with the situation, the dysfunction with the Suns, like, he ain't skip a beat. I'm still hooping. I'm still showing you effort. I'm still talking like I'm going to be here for the next 5 seasons. I'm
27,
still,
6-4,
you know what I mean? I'm still speaking as if
53% from the
we still
field.
have playoff playoff aspirations, and it's like, yo, like I'm still being professional and doing my job. I'm doing everything that needs to be done. They don't want to trade KD either, but it's like one of those situations where you have to do it. Like for your team to get better, like I have to trade you,
Yeah,
and it's
because you
not even
don't want to
that you did
trade
wrong.
Book. And you can't trade Bradley
And
Beal,
I
and if you
and I
do, it's not for much.
and if I was them too, I wouldn't want to trade D Book either. Like, bro, we drafted this kid. He's worked out very well for us. He's him and CP led us to a championship. They didn't win, but they led us to a finals. We got there, and I don't know. I think the last time we got to the finals was when, like, with Chuck. So, like,
Yeah,
you know what I
I think
mean?
you thinking too deep. I think it's
No,
just
no,
because he's
it's
young.
just And it's
I
like,
think it's
man,
because he's the younger of the the younger of the two,
and
in
that
which I'm
too.
gonna get
But
the most assets.
but also though he's a fan favorite. He's one of those kids where it's like I said like that, but like I work my ass off. Like when y'all was down, I didn't leave y'all. I was here. I'm about this. Like this supposed to be
Shit,
really my team. You know what I'm saying? So
well,
it's
shit,
kind of
nigga,
like
we still down. The
and we should
hell,
have but when y'all was
we
up
ain't been up since years
3 4
ago.
years ago. That's
We
not
had
but but
a up. What
and I
what they call themselves, the valley, nigga, the
and,
hills in the valleys,
and
nigga.
I would ask them too. When the last time y'all was up before me, Stevie,
When the next
Stevie.
time we gonna be up with you, nigga? I mean,
Give me
I'm just saying,
somebody. My next rebuttal would be give me somebody who don't play like me,
get me somebody who don't play like
who
me.
don't play like me, who don't play my position, who don't want to do the same things I do. Start
That's
off with that, GM James Jones. Start off with that. That's what exactly I would tell him. Start off with that. Not getting an older version of me. That's what you can do, and keep Kevin Durant.
I feel. I don't know. I ain't got much for that. I just free KD,
I'll,
man.
I'll
Get
be
my
so
guy out of
hot,
there.
man. I'll be so hot if I was KD. What am I doing here, bro?
Get my guy out of there, man. It's purgatory. Moving on to something. The goddamn Phoenix Suns are not. We got a little segment. The contenders or pretenders. They fit the second half of that. They are pretenders. I
Yeah.
don't know. They're not pretenders. They just bad. They're not pretending to do nothing. They're just bad.
No, they're
They,
for sure pretenders because them
they,
three names on that roster look and shout out Bol Bol. I knew you was nice, nigga. I knew you was nice for sure.
yeah, shut up.
For sure. I knew you was nice.
Yeah, shut
You
up,
just didn't get no
Bobo.
PT, man.
For whatever reason.
He been
No, he's been
Bo.
playing.
I'm
I'm
about to
not
say
mad at it.
Bo, man.
I'm not hating.
Because now a lot of people have been hating on him since he's been in the league, which I don't like. And it's like, dang, y'all aren't really giving him much opportunity. And you finally get an opportunity that everybody been kind of like advocating for him. And that's what's up. And I like it. I
Yeah.
like he's
I
doing
just
something
wonder
with it.
for whatever reason. That's always my question is
Nigga,
why.
cause our bench is ass.
No,
People try
not.
to.
I mean, no. He's playing. Not. I mean, why wasn't he playing
Oh, I thought you meant like why
in
is he
other
playing? I'm
spots?
about to say
No,
because we had
that was always my question. Like, I know why he's getting the opportunity
no.
for sure. Like, I was gonna say that too. Like, I don't know if he's playing because he did anything good. Shit, we ain't got no options.
We
Just
terrible. Man.
might as well throw him in there, see what he can do.
Exactly, bro.
It's
See
like
what
and
he
it's
can come
working
up
out.
with.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you doing good, bro.
for him, I know he'll take the opportunity and run with it. But
Mm-hmm.
it was
I
just
hope he gets
always
signed
like,
after this, like to either
why
team
aren't you playing?
or
Is
another
always
team.
a.
But with the teams that he was drafted to, I think he was drafted to Denver.
I know he was in Denver. I don't know if he got drafted to Denver, but that
Cause
sounds
like
about right.
he
Let me
got
double check.
mm-hmm.
Miami.
Miami drafted him. I don't know the reason why that didn't happen, but you got niggas like like when you get to the Nuggets and you got Magic, or you got Dale at your spot. You got mad big men. I forgot that cat that played for Brooklyn now. They used to play for the Magic. That big man.
That plays for Brooklyn.
Yeah, he backs up Nick Claxton. He used to play for the Magic though.
I don't.
Well, you got
I was gonna say
Paulo, you got
Dayron. I was gonna
Franz.
say Dayron Sharp is the backup big.
I
Unless
think
I'm missing something.
no, somebody else. That's somebody else.
Like only bigs we got is Nick Claxton, Noah Clowney, Dayron Sharp. The rest of our team is pretty small.
Darren Sharp already played for y'all?
Yeah.
You sure?
I think so, yeah.
Let me see.
He a second round draft pick, I think. If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, so yeah. I might be tripping then. But yeah, so you got teams like this that he's backing up. So I'm just people that he's backing up. So I'm just happy, man, that he's getting an opportunity. That's what's up, dude. Because to have a person who's that tall who can shoot, he's useful somewhere. Like I'm just saying to where he can get PT at. So yeah.
Shaq says it all the time. Wemby's not the first 7'2" plus big man that shoots jumpers and one-legged shits, whatever you want to call those shits.
That's true. That's true. You just ain't see a
Mm,
nigga that tall dribble like that though.
pretty much.
Nigga Sham God and that shit, nigga. Shit ridiculous.
Moving on. Contenders or pretenders is pretty much as easy as it sounds, people. Um, I'm gonna put a few teams on the screen. We're gonna talk about if they're contenders or pretenders. Go.
Let's do
we
it.
start with the Cleveland Cavaliers, man.
As I'm
Number one
watching
in the
them,
Eastern Conference.
as I'm
Yeah, they're
watching them
currently
putting
playing.
the beats on the Heat
Yeah,
by damn near 20. I'm going to
that's
go
not
ahead and
bad.
say that they're contenders, man. The way and the reason why I'm saying they're contenders, I know I understand it's a regular season, and this is where I learned for the good people at home, for you young kids out there, watch basketball, watch hoops, don't just play it, watch it. This is how I learned that a regular season team isn't a playoff season team. I
Yeah,
used to I used to be one of the biggest Derrick Rose fans when I was a kid. The Bulls were number one for like 3 years straight. The Heat were number two. I swore up and down after they was whooping their ass in the regular season that the Bulls was about to whoop the Heat ass. I was wrong every year.
yeah.
Same
I'm all
thing
right.
with the Warriors and Mavs with the We Believe team. So when it comes to the Cavs, me personally, I seen them whoop the Celtics ass twice to 2 to 3 times, handling with ease.
Mm,
Like handling with ease. I seen Jason Tatum and JB talking crazy in the first half.
yeah, I remember that.
Crazy. And the only reason why I'm saying they're contenders is because I finally see and since last year, I finally see a chink in the Celtics armor. And it's them. It's them. They don't want the Celtics know, especially after that last performance, they don't want to see him. They don't want to see him. They don't. What's the Celtics head coach name? Mazul. What is it?
Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah, all them crazy formulas that you got going on over there, brother. It ain't working. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's
It,
what I was gonna say about him, though. I don't think he showed all his cards anytime they play. I don't think he's ever gonna do that. I don't know.
I think
This
he did that last game. That's how they came up on that lead in that first half. And
I
I think
don't. I
Kenny
just think
Atkinson's as good of a coach as he is.
cool. I'm not mad at that. I
Mm-hmm.
think Kenny's a great coach. I also just think the talent will take over, if that makes sense. Like, not saying the Celtics are immensely more talented than Cavs, but they just are, and then they got a little more star power with them too. So
But
I
with that,
think I was just gonna say I'd attribute that 20 to whatever run they was on to start that game more so to that, where it's like the players kind of just wanted to prove a point real quick, and then they took their foot off the gas, and then they got got a nice little what do you give them, a 50 piece? You know what I'm saying? So
the image of
I
this team.
think, yeah, I think that's kind of what happens. I don't know, man. I think for me, I I guess I'll say contender, but I just also think that when you watch them play, and then you watch like Boston play, you be like,
They live and die by
I
that three.
still won't pick Boston,
They live in. I've seen them go cold with three so many times, and what I
which
think.
is cool. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, which is cool that we went cold, but it's like, all right, that's where adjustments are made, and during the regular season, we don't really make those kind of adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play you again in 2 days. I don't.
Yeah, but I think people are failing to realize that they didn't have to. They didn't have to play a team like the Cavs last year to win. They didn't have to play a team remotely to the Cavs on their path to the championship last year.
Okay.
They got the hardest team they played is when it was supposed to be like this. The hardest team they played is when it got to the finals. It wasn't no. It wasn't. It was a light breeze. You didn't have to. Your back wasn't against the wall at all. It was a breeze. Now, when you gotta play them, with that DeAndre Hunter signing, I think that's where they're kind of on an even playing field now. I think signing him was more of like, all right, we here now. We have everybody to match up with everybody now. It's no one man out. We're gonna play through him, or this is our X. This is how we're gonna beat him. No, everybody matches up good. Everybody can play each other. Everybody can defend. Everybody can score. We're good now. Got somebody for got some Drew Holiday. You got Darius Garland now. It's no more. I'm Darius now. Drew Holiday. You got to guard Donovan Mitchell. Now it's JB on Donovan. Now it's JT on and that's DeAndre Hunter on JT. You know what I mean? It's now you don't have three big men in rotation to where you smacking me up. I got Jared Allen. I got Evan Mobley. I got Tristan Thompson. Our depth is just as good as yours. So that's why I'm saying they're the contenders. And the way that they've been handling the Celtics this year, they're contenders for sure.
I mean, I give it to you, contenders, because I think it's, I mean, about three over there in the East. I think it's three possibilities. The Knicks not being one.
Okay. I thought I was sold on the Knicks too, and I don't mind no more.
Yeah, I mean, we can move on to them because they were next on the list anyway.
Yeah, pretenders, for sure. And I'll let you take the floor for this, but unless you want me to take it, because they're pretenders to me now. They
I was about to
were.
say to me, it's not much to say. I said this when we talked about it before, and then I mentioned them giving up 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and everybody was telling me,
That's a lot.
oh, they're just gonna be so Villanova and da da da, and yeah, they're gonna be great.
That's me talking about the Cavs being the
Don't
contenders. The Heat just won a 13-0 run. Go
yeah
ahead.
okay yeah,
Go
but
ahead, though.
yeah, I just kind of I don't know, bro. I seen the writing on the wall. You could just kind of feel it, bro. To me, I'm gonna forever say this: when your best player is your smallest player, there's limitations on your basketball team.
That's your name
Point
is
blank period.
Rodell.
Like, yeah, unless you're Isaiah Thomas or Stephen Curry. Like,
That's your name is Rodell.
there's a his name's Wardell.
Well, that's how I say it, Rodell.
Yeah. Fucking his name up, man. You fucking his name up, okay? Anyway, no, I just think there's limitations, and I know Cat's been playing really good this year, but I think it's still a clear cut like hierarchy there. You know what I mean? And for me, your
I,
best player can't be your smallest player. Like it just don't. And no matter how good Jalen Brunson is, no matter how cold he is, and he's cold,
that's
I don't
that's
know,
not
bro.
even.
I'm
I
gonna
feel like
ride
that's the
with history
problem,
on
though.
that. I'm gonna just ride with history on that. I ain't gonna lie.
The reason why I feel like they're pretenders is because Tibbs, bro. If I was them, my nigga, you are killing me. Literally, you're literally killing me, nigga. Give me a break out here.
The
Okay, he's the reason. He's the reason why Cat is out right now.
you
Literally, I think he's the reason why.
do you know that the top 7 most used lineups in the NBA are all combinations of the Knicks roster?
And that's ridiculous. So when it comes playoff time, I understand you get limited with your rotations and you don't go as deep. But we got to get there. We got to get there healthy first. We have to. And I don't
That's
want to be on E when I get there. I don't want to be mentally fatigued. I don't want to be physically fatigued when I get there. So it's
but
kind of
that's how
like,
he is. It's always been
and,
the same.
and that's the thing though. Like when they're saying pretenders and contenders, I mean contenders and pretenders, and I think they're owing something and playing a top seed team right now. So
0-2 against the Cavs. 0-2, 0-2 or more against Boston.
when I
They
look
lose
at
by an average margin of victory to Boston is like 20 points.
yeah, and when I look at stats like that, in your bench, the way that your first 7 play
Mm-hmm.
have your first 7 play this first 6, the way they play minutes is fucking ridiculous. And also too on that when it comes to playoff time, and you have your starters or your first 6 in this rotation, I don't have the confidence to think that they can beat the Celtics. If
Right.
your 6-man rotation can beat the Cavs, your 6-man rotation can beat the Bucks. I don't think your 6-man rotation are beating those 3 teams, in my personal opinion. I don't
Right.
even think they're beating the Magic. That's just my opinion. So when
I
take it too
disagree.
far.
I was about to say, yeah, you're wrong.
I don't think they're beating. Well, they're going to have a tough. Even though I think they're going to handle the Pacers, they're going to have a tough time playing the Pacers if the playoffs started today.
What style of play? Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's the Heat. Same way. Same thing. Reason why I said it maybe 2 years ago or last year, whenever the Heat eliminated them. 2 years ago, whenever the Heat eliminated them, I was kind of like, you're going to lose this series because you play the same type of basketball. Grit basketball, grind out wins. This is how I'm gonna win. So they're gonna have a tough time with teams like that, and I don't think they're gonna beat the top 3 teams for real. Like I said, the Bucks, Celtics, and the Cavs. I don't think they're gonna beat them.
Right.
Simple.
And what I was looking for was the screenshot because it says trios with the most minutes played. They're all Knicks, by the way, but first one is Mikal, Jalen, and OG. Second one is OG, Josh Hart, and Jalen. Third one is what the hell just happened? Josh, Mikal, and Jalen. Fourth is Mikal, Josh, and OG. Fifth is Cat, Mikal, and Josh. Sixth is Cat, OG, and Josh. Seventh is Cat, OG, and Mikal. And
That's
those are
ridiculous, bro.
trios with the most minutes played in the NBA.
I'll leave that shit on Tibbs' desk, bro. Look what we doing, my nigga.
As of February 15th. So let's say that things might
Bro,
have changed, but I doubt it.
I'll leave that shit on Tibbs' desk. What we doing here, bro? What we doing here, dog? You trying to hurt me, my nigga? I'll tape that shit straight on his desk, nigga, and I'll tape a picture of Derrick Rose right there, nigga. What are we doing here, nigga? Come on, bro. What are we doing, dog?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I agree. I don't think I can call them contenders until they actually beat somebody that's good. I think that's just point blank
And
period.
that's not even that's a crazy thing, crazy stat, but also too, the first thing that you just said with the rotation of the first 6, but them not beating a major team, that's a concern, but that's not even my biggest concern if I'm like a part of the organization, bro. We're not going to be healthy to play come
I,
playoff
f-
time. So it's like
I
we're
think
just
that
playing
plays a
for the
part though.
regular season, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that plays some sort of part though. I can't even lie.
That's not. But the reason why I'm saying that is because
Like
like we seen crazier things happen in the playoffs. Like when it comes to playoff time, it's a whole different. That's whole
I
different
agree, but
vibes.
let
You
me
know what I
say
mean?
they be getting their ass whooped. It's like
That's true.
it's not
That is
it's
true.
not like
No,
oh some of these games are
I think
close. None of these games are close.
Cat was hurt last game, or not last game, but the time that they played the Celtics, and I think, and they have Mitch back too as well. Mitch ain't set a foot on, you know what I'm saying, during the season. So it's there are also things
Fouled
like
out.
that. Who, Mitch?
Porzingis gonna have that boy in hell.
Nigga, that's why we here for. That's what we got you here for. Nigga, use them 6 fouls. Nigga. You better use them shits.
And then now we're down to 5 players that are gonna play in Tibbs'
It's better not having you though.
rotation.
It's better than not having you. So it's like we need you right now, especially if Tibbs is going to play these amount of people in this lineup and and basically mix and match these first 7. So it's like, yo, like we gonna need you, man. But you know,
We'll need you to not foul out too.
yeah, well,
Just saying, I don't know if people
pretenders.
remember me saying that. Color change, topic change, Back to the guys that LA had no faith in, okay. The guys that just beat the Knicks last night too. The Warriors are 9-1 since acquiring Jimmy Butler. And I actually don't think he played that night they lost. Because he has missed a game.
I think they're not contenders and not pretenders. I don't really know. I'm kind of just stuck in the middle between these two. You just acquired Jimmy, so you guys are on a high, and you guys are pushing for something. Now you guys have an end goal, and it's not just a start to a season, which is the end. It seems like it's super, super far away. The playoffs are around the corner, and you guys are trying to make the play-in. I see that you guys just slid in that 6th seed. Not you guys, but the Warriors.
3 games out of 5th. And the
So
Rockets are still sliding.
depending on who you guys play, I can very much call you a pretender. So that's why I'm not really like singing John Morant's ridiculous, singing crazy. But
When he plays.
who? Ja?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just walked in a tunnel backwards. I guess he wants to see the camera on to see his face. But depending on who they play, I can call you a pretender. But the Nuggets, I don't see you making it out of there. I don't see you guys making. I don't see you guys making it out. So it just depends on who you guys are playing. Like when I say the Cavs are a contender, I think they can be any team in the league right now, minus OKC. But we don't have to see y'all niggas into the finals. So that's why I say that they're contenders. I feel like they can match up with any team in the league, anywhere, anytime. I don't feel that with the Warriors. So
I feel it.
it's just kind of I'm in the middle with that.
I can feel it because that's how I feel about the Cavs. I don't know. I just don't believe it. It's something about it. Something's just not quite right. But the Warriors, I get why you say that. I think I'll probably go pretenders just because they don't have no size. But I think they are scary, and I don't think nobody wants to play them.
I think they
I
have
don't.
size. They just haven't played them. Yeah, I heard you say that earlier. I think they have size like Trace and Looney. They just don't play it. They just don't fit what we're trying to do.
Mooney's like 6'8".
Yeah, but he plays big. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like he
He's 6'8".
plays.
He's 6'8" with bad hips. He like a old Rottweiler. I'm just saying. I don't.
They can say he got bad hips. Man.
You
Nah,
know,
for real.
no, for real. He really had a hip replacement or two, possibly. Like he like a old Rottweiler, bro. He don't move the same.
And Jokic is gonna have a field day, so
Yeah, I mean Draymond actually does the best by the numbers on Jokic. I don't I don't know if that means anything, but that's why I say I don't think nobody really wants to play him. Like anytime Steph can have somebody draw attention away from him, it makes his life a lot easier. Because he been cooking with Jimmy on the court. Jimmy ain't been the best, but Jimmy is also I think he's providing like his ability to draw contact and get to the free throw line is like game changing for the Warriors because them as a team they didn't do that.
and also too,
Like they
just
never really made it to the free throw line, and it gives sorry, cut you off. It gives extended rest to Steph. Like he's probably never gotten to take this many breaks because they don't go to the free throw line. You know what I mean? Like, oh damn, I do get to stand here for about 30 seconds. Feel me? Get to not do nothing.
yeah.
You know?
It's working out so far for them with this 9-1 start. I just want to see if they ride this high during the playoffs, depending on their matchups. Because the matchup, like I said, they played the Nuggets in certain matchups that shit.
I mean, right now that's who they're playing. If they stay at 6, they be playing the Nuggets. But
Yeah.
I mean, even if yeah, I mean, I think you
It's not
just
a
try
good
to.
matchup for me personally.
I
What I
think you
think.
try to slide into the 5.
I don't think the
Try to get
Lakers.
Memphis.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, like I said, if you play the
Try to
Lakers,
draw Memphis.
I
Try
don't
to.
think that works out for them either. Like I'm not just saying this because that's my team, but it don't work out for them either. In my opinion, you need niggas like the Rockets. You need niggas like the Grizzlies. You need niggas like OKC. I think it could
I
be
mean,
OKC.
the Kings are in 8th. You need
Yeah,
something
you
like
need.
that. I think y'all could
Yeah,
beat. I think they could beat the Clippers too.
yeah, it seems like that, bro. But if you got to
But
face,
that's a lot of teams. That's a lot of teams.
even though I think you can beat OKC, I still don't think that's the most ideal situation for you.
I don't think they
Even
beat OKC.
I think they
I ain't
can.
gonna
I'm
lie.
not saying that they beat them. I'm not saying that it's a foregone conclusion. I think they can beat them though. I think I think they can do it in a good fashion depending how they play. Depending how it goes, I think they can whoop their ass.
I ain't gonna lie. Ironically, that's not the way I see it at all. That's
I
the
know
one team I don't see them beating
I see.
whatsoever.
I think that you're
And I'm
looking
not
at it
even.
from a big standpoint. Like they're just going to be too big uh
Yeah,
to
to
match up
overcome
with.
that.
But
Yeah.
what I think is their experience is going to play a huge part of this if they get there. I think all three of them experiencing the play, and it's crazy because I feel like we were on opposite poles in the same situation a few months ago. I
Mhm.
feel like if they can match up with OKC and their experience with Steph, Jimmy, and Draymond, I think they can wield them to a first round win. I'm not saying they're gonna run the board, but I can see an upset happening with them. And if there's any team that can upset them, it's either the Lakers, Denver. It's really those four teams I'm scared of: the Thunder, Lakers, Nuggets, and the Warriors. That's who I see coming out. Out of those four, that's who I see coming out this year. No other team can come out. I don't believe in any other team anymore. Even the
I mean,
Warriors. I don't even
now that
believe
we
in the
broke it
Warriors.
down like that, and I looked at this, I'm gonna put them as contenders because if I'm gonna make the Cavs a contender because I think they top 3, I'm gonna make the Warriors a contender because I think they top 4.
I think the Cavs. The reason why I put the contenders on the Cavs is because I think they come out the East, bro.
Well, I
That's
was
my
just
opinion. They
saying,
come out
just
the East.
with my logic, like even though I'm in that kind of gray area with the Cavs because I don't see more than 2 teams that are possibly better than them. I put them as contenders. So the same thing for me with the Warriors
Mm-hmm.
because I don't see more than in a playoff series. Let me say I don't see more than 3 teams beating them. I'm gonna put them in there. I'm gonna add them to the group of contenders. Anybody out of 4, I think four is the number. I think, in my opinion, I think
I feel like a wrong start with the Timberwolves, it can get spooky. Shit. Even though I don't like the Timberwolves because they're just not gonna get where they got to last year, and which sucks. So that's the only reason. And if you're a Timberwolves, if you had the team to do it, so that's why I'm kind of upset about them. And then you most likely probably going to end up losing Nas and shit. You might end up losing Julius too. So
you think because the way it's playing out right now, the Timberwolves play the Lakers first round. You think the Lakers want to play the Timberwolves?
yes,
I don't.
I think so.
For some
Y'all
reason, I
y'all
don't.
niggas aren't that good. You take this little nigga out this game, you niggas ain't good.
Which is
Can
very
can
hard to
can
do.
yeah?
And
It's
then and
it's
then they don't
it's
have no
hard to take.
size. Then
It's
they don't have
go
no
ahead.
size. So like Rudy's gonna play a bigger part than he would normally play. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's gonna do anything. I'm saying because of his size, he's gonna play a bigger part than he would normally play. And then
You saying they got more size than us? Is that what you're
Nas,
saying?
yeah. And then Nas. So we'll get into y'all. We can
Not
just go to
really. If
y'all
you look
now. I
at
mean,
it,
we can go to
them
y'all
niggas
now.
ain't really. Them niggas ain't really got much. Them niggas ain't overpowering us with size. Pause. If you really look at it, they really not. Shit, not with Nas the tallest player.
No, Rudy is their biggest player.
Yeah, we got Rudy, but shit, nigga, I feel like we can. He's not really a threat on the offensive side. He's a threat on the defensive side, which I get, but Luke, I don't want to say that.
I'm just saying, like changing possessions, like it may not.
I feel
That's why I
like
say he's just gonna have a bigger impact than normal unless y'all like run him. Unless y'all run
I
him off the
forgot about
court if
Rudy
they
too.
decide to switch everything. You know what I mean?
But he's not really
Like,
like a offensive threat to where we gotta like. He's a presence.
but
He's
he'll
just not a
offensive
threat.
rebound. He will offensive rebound if nobody puts a body on him.
Yeah,
You know what I
I see
mean?
that. Yeah.
That's more so what I'm getting at. That's why I say his impact is a little bigger, due to y'all lack of size, not because he's gonna do anything different. But it's just like shit. These boards that he wouldn't get because a big is putting a body on him. Shit,
Hmm.
he might just get it because ain't nobody do it, or he might just literally whoever you had a small forward put a body on me. I'm still 7'2",
I
280 pounds. You know what I mean? Like,
I kind of feel like we don't need to outside. I don't feel like we don't need to like play. I don't feel like we need to play into that. I just feel like we can rotate as many people on him and Nas and take them out of the game. Like I feel like we can rotate Vando. I feel like we can rotate Dorian Finney. I feel like we can rotate these type of guys on him. Rui. I think we can rotate these type of guys on them to make it tough for them for these
I
four
feel. I
the
mean,
7 game series.
it'd be attention to detail at that point.
Shit, and that's what JJ is known for. That's what Bron is known for. Like attention to that detail, to where we can
But
take
you,
them out of a 7 game series. We can
I was
take
about to say,
Julius out.
but Bron would be the one to go box out, but like
Oh no,
JJ's not.
yeah, that's
Like
what I'm
I'm
saying.
just saying, I'm saying like
To make the extra
the
effort. So
people
when
you
the ball goes
mentioned,
up, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just saying like the people you mentioned that you was gonna switch on to these bigs that the Wolves have, got to be on point. Is what I'm saying. Like for this not to be
If any niggas to make sure niggas
Massive
is on
thing.
point, I'm putting my money in LeBron James. He's the same person. Like I always tell people all the time because my brother made. I was a big DeMar DeRozan fan, and he even though obviously it's not really you don't need an you don't need a scientist to tell you the difference between a Giannis and LeBron against a DeMar DeRozan. I must say I was a huge fan, but he shows me the difference between a superstar and a star. It's only three people who can make those type of plays. So where I'm confident to you making the proper adjustments mid game, mid
Mm-hmm.
playoff series, mid
Mm-hmm.
even in the very second I'm explaining to you right now. It's who's going to make the extra play each and every time. That person falls in the category. I can't name any superstar who makes that LeBron play against the Warriors when the chase down block. I don't see. I can't besides Giannis. I don't see any other superstar making that play. That's why I'm so. That's why I believe in Bron making those adjustments in real time, making the extra effort on whatever has to be done to win this series. That's why I'm so confident in that series. If we were to play the Timberwolves, I'm
I
so
get
confident.
I get it, but I think my point on like the simplest of terms is LeBron ain't playing for that other nigga no matter how much he tell them they got to do it. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I mean by attention to detail. So you're saying Bron's on the team. If anybody could make adjustments or anybody you want to make these adjustments mid game, it would be LeBron James, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying I can agree with you on that point. But what I'm saying is guys like Roy have to be attentive to detail. Like just because you tell
Yeah,
me to do it, don't mean I do it. Is what I'm saying.
I think this
That's
is
all
the
I'm saying.
I think due to the fact of remember when we were saying who was it that the Timberwolves tried to settle this? Who was it? Ironically, we're talking about that. Or I think it was some. I forgot who we were talking about when it comes to like addition from subtraction.
Mm-hmm.
I think us losing AD forces us to have to pay attention to detail. We don't have to rely. We don't have that back end defender who's been playing phenomenal for us. We don't
Mm-hmm.
have him behind us anymore. Can't rely on him anymore. So our attention to detail, I feel like is the reason why we're on a hot streak right now. So I feel like when it comes to playoff time, that's just going to expand. That's just me personally. That's the reason why we're winning these games. I think is because the amount of detail being paid. I'm saying like the attention being paid on the detail that we have, and I feel like JJ. I don't want to misquote him, but I feel like he said he couldn't sleep one game. I forgot what game it was.
I know it was before they played Jokic. He said he couldn't sleep 2 nights,
And
like 2 nights.
I don't want to just take one game and run off with it. We the the Nuggets have had our number for the past like 3 years. It seems like every time we play them, I dread it. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to play these niggas. I don't want to see
Mm-hmm.
them. I don't want to fade them. I don't want no parts of them. And for us to even, I understand is like, oh, it's just one game. I feel like they've had us in jail for the past 3 years, bro. So for that one win, yes, I'm happy. I seen Jokic. I seen us play our best basketball against them last year in the playoffs. We played very good, and I seen us lose in seconds, seconds against us, like against them. It seemed like all right, we done playing around with these niggas. We gonna win the game.
Pretty much.
Jokic and Jamal, like even though I hate Jamal Murray, I don't hate him. I'm not a big fan, but it's like all right, it's time to get these niggas up out of here. Even Mike Malone said it openly. We got these niggas number. So for that one win, yes, that shows me that we're going to be okay. And I think that we can beat teams like the Timberwolves, we can beat teams like the Nuggets, we can beat teams like the Thunder. And I'm not just on the hype train. I really believe that we have the team to do that. But hey, maybe I'm just saying it from a biased standpoint.
I feel like I feel like there's a little biases in there, but it's not too crazy. Nothing you said was like out of pocket.
We finna sweep.
Um,
We finna sweep these. We finna
yeah,
sweep every.
nothing you said was out of pocket. I'll say this is what I was saving for now about the way they play. Oh, at least the way they play defense. So the Lakers are short in height, but like they have wings that are extremely long. Pause. You feel me? So
that was
you know
that
what I'm
was crazy.
saying?
Yeah. So
Like they
freaky.
got 5 players. They got 5 players like 6'7" and up.
That could rotate.
You know what I'm saying? And LeBron's a good defender. He's a even no, he is. When he doesn't have to make all the play, when he doesn't have to use all his energy down there, he's been playing great defense for like the last month. I'm not gonna lie.
So, right though.
LeBron's
You're right though. It's not bad. It's not as bad as I'm making my face to be.
right.
But I
I'm not saying he's a
yeah.
I'm not saying he's a lockdown defender. I wasn't about to say that about anybody on the team. So he's a good defender. Dorian Finney-Smith is that's what he does. He's the 3-and-D, so he play defense. Vando, you got him. He's a solidified defender as well. Um, Jackson Hayes has the length, and then Luka, as far as help defense goes, he's still 6'8", so he can close, and he's strong enough for you not to just go post him up. He's dead on arrival when you get him on that island. You know what I mean? That's when he dead on arrival.
With a Shea or a Kyrie
Shit,
or
I think with anybody that can go a left to right crossover, he's dead. He's dead in water. I ain't lie. If you got, because sometimes he might stop it. So if you got any counter, you have any counter move, yeah, you pretty much gonna cook that up. I ain't gonna lie.
100%.
But I don't. That's kind of the way they've been playing defense. It's more like pack the paint, shoot the threes, and we'll take a. I don't want to call it a late, but we'll take a closeout. We'll take a contested three with the length. You know what I mean? They got the length to still close out, but we're going to pack the paint because we don't have the height. So if you come down, you're crashing down into us versus just having a free lane if we was to spread this out and go, you know what I mean? So they're basically begging teams to beat them from the three-point line. But that's what I was saying earlier about OKC. That's what they want to do. Like, Shea is the creator. Jalen Williams gets downhill. The rest of them want to shoot threes. That's what they want to do. And
come playoff time, though?
I mean, I think come playoff time, I think that's the only way y'all protect the basket.
I see that when we got to play the Hornets tonight. Or no,
I just feel like
I was about to add y'all in there, but I ain't trying to throw no shots, my man. I ain't finna throw no shots y'all way, my man. I could pick another team for this example.
Oh, sure, the Nets. I mean, not really. We want to shoot threes too. We should shoot your eyes out. Closer to the play-in than the lottery, by the way.
I'm looking at the standings right now. Y'all
not very happy about that.
Y'all better than the Sixers. So.
Yeah, no, I'm not very happy about that. But I guess I'll take it. But no, I honestly think that's the only way y'all can. I can't say the only way, but that's the best way y'all are able to defend the basket. So it's like I'll use the length to close out, but we're all gonna pack this paint. Like it's kind of how it has to be.
And but I like the fact that we're paying. I wish we wouldn't have got Luka without AD. I just feel like I feel like this trade doesn't happen if we paid attention to detail from jump, nigga. I feel like even though I love the Luka trade, and I'm glad AD's gone, but I'm liking where we're at right now. But I feel like we would have been better if this attention to detail was from the beginning of the season to now, you know. So I feel like we probably would have been the number 1 seed. Shit, who knows? Because we got to number 2 very fucking quickly, and we're not, you know, me and
not catching one.
We 10 games. I believe we 10 games out. Yeah, we 10 games out of that shit. 11 games out of that shit. So we're 11 games out from that. And I feel like us and the Nuggets are going to fluctuate between that. I feel like the Grizzlies are going to end up kind of fighting with the Rockets for that 4th and 5th, and us for that 2nd and 3rd. This last 20 games, I think. Maybe is it 20?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think y'all fall no further than 5, even if y'all like slide.
30 games tripping? Like 30 games?
So, no, it's like 20. It's like 20.
Yeah, it's like 20, right? See, it's like 20 games. So that's like, you know. Yeah, man.
Getting into that territory. Let me see. 20, 30, 50. Yeah, play 60 games, so 22.
Yeah. So.
Let me see. We got one more. Color change. Oh, that wasn't as dramatic. I didn't have that. There we go. Color change. God damn. Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean,
I don't even think this is
I'm gonna
a.
say contenders, but for them, I think we gotta
This,
talk in a grander scheme more than Western Conference Finals. Like with contender or pretender on them winning the finals. I
I feel
think
like
is more so.
if they get to the Western Conference Finals, there's it's not like a bust or anything. Me personally, I don't think so. And the reason why I only say that is because of what they have to spend on the offseason, what they have in their back pocket, number one, because they're so 4 years ago they weren't supposed to be this good this quickly. They weren't supposed to be this good this quick. This is the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I'm saying that they weren't supposed to be. They're like the Celtics now, nigga. It's like or last year. We weren't supposed. They were so good at an early age. We didn't plan for this yet. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So we're kind of exceeding expectations. We have so much in our back pocket that we set up for the future, and the future came 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So it's
All right.
like, I feel like they're contenders. So even if they get to the Western Conference Finals, I kind of feel like it's not kind of like a bust type of deal. I kind of feel like there's only really like two teams who can really take them out. Three teams maybe out of their Western standings that could probably potentially take them out. They match up with the Rockets, niggas is food. They match up with the Grizzlies, food. Timberwolves, food. Like I feel like they can beat all those guys. So it's just maybe three teams they have to worry about. So yeah, contenders, bro. And what if they lose is going to be probably most likely due to the fact of the youth.
I can see it. Oof. I don't know. Could I see them in the finals?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, I think Jalen Williams is like the biggest X factor on whether or not they make the finals or not.
I agree because
'Cause-
Shea's gonna.
'cause
I've seen so many times where Shea tries. The games they lost, I've seen Shea trying to get everything back, trying to claw them, claw them back to the W. If that kind of makes sense.
Mhm.
Like that fourth quarter, I feel like they forget about J Dub sometimes. When this panic mode, the last 2 minutes, they kind of forget about him sometimes. They kind of run
Mhm.
everything through Shea. And
I mean, as they should, but he also got to like make himself known. I think they do that because he probably ain't been around for the first 3 quarters. Probably ain't been here with us today. You know what I mean? Or he ain't been as attentive as I need him to be. Just that's metaphor purposes, not really. He's not attentive, but like
yeah,
uh, he's the key to it all to me.
I,
'Cause everybody's gonna do whatever they're gonna do, but if you get him to be a second star,
down the stretch though, that's where I'm like concerned with. Like when playoff time comes and Shea, I'm confident that he's gonna lead us down the stretch. But nigga, I'm gonna need you to get us to that. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you maybe one to 4 games during this playoffs if it comes down the stretch.
right?
I'm gonna need you here with me. And I don't really think that J Dub is ready to take that next step,
Mm-hmm.
but he can though. That kind of makes sense. Like I'm not like I won't be shocked if he does. You know,
No, I agree. If he has like the run that he
shit
has
that
the
Luka
run
and
that
Kyrie
Jordan,
had. Shit.
no, if he has the run that fucking Jordan Poole even had the year the Warriors won,
I
I'm saying like if he
because
even
that's a
gives you
different
that.
position field. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. I see what you're
Well, I'm
saying though.
just I'm just saying if he gives you that type of production
Mm-hmm.
every night, or at least that type of spark where it's like, all right, Shay not on the court right now, nigga.
Yeah.
It's me. It's up.
Did you
You
see
feel
how
me?
he
He
was
give you
doing the
that.
Magic that one game?
No,
It was
don't
like
recall.
earlier in the year. I feel like that's probably was his best game.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing the Magic crazy to where it was
Mm,
like Shea. I forgot Shea was there, nigga. He was doing them so dirty. I'm like, this is where I need you at. Like playoff time, nigga. I need to forget Shay's not here. I mean Shay's here. That's what I need to forget sometimes. I need to
on
forget
occasion. I
I need
do.
I need to forget he's here sometimes. You know what I mean? Like Kyrie
Yeah.
was doing with Bron. I need to forget Bron's here. You know, so
That's why I said just a second star because you know what they're gonna do. Like eventually, Shea get to cooking too much. They're gonna they're gonna load up the paint. They'll start sliding over early, helping early, just live and die with everybody else beating us. So
I agree with that.
I think Jalen Williams is the key to this. I think, especially and Chet too.
Hey
Chet plays
boy,
a part,
that was a
but
hell of a take. Hell of a take. I
I
100%
appreciate it.
agree.
I appreciate it because I
No,
think
serious.
Chet is gonna do what Chet's gonna do, but I think everybody else is gonna do what they're gonna do. He's the one where it's like, all right, even if you do what you normally do, which is probably about, well, no, he averages 21 on the year, 21, 5 and 5. I need 20, 24. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
good
I need you to
numbers.
up it a little bit. Or even that. Just don't give me the 18. Don't give me 18 tonight.
Uh huh.
You feel me? Don't
But
decrease
you could
production. Don't hang in the middle. Like I need what you give me in the regular season. I really need more, but if you give me that, I feel like we'll
because
be all right.
when we run into Denver, I'm gonna need you, nigga. Like
Pretty
it's
much.
when we run into. I'm saying I don't want to keep. I hate talking about us in this standpoint to where I'm like, because I try not to use as much as we joke. It's a running joke that I am biased. I hate talking about the Lakers like this. But I'm gonna need you when we play against the Lakers, nigga. I'm gonna need you with these experienced teams. I'm
Well,
going that
yeah.
who have
I
been here
mean,
before.
LeBron and Luca gonna have fucking 64 points, 21 assists, and 16 rebounds, and those are not exaggerated numbers. That's exactly what they had combined last night. But if they're gonna have them kind of, if they're gonna have them kind of numbers, then hell yeah, nigga, I need to what? Nigga,
Yeah, I
help
need you.
me.
And the only reason, the only reason why I'm saying this is because these teams have been here before, and our biggest downfall last year, even though we kind of plugged up those holes that we had, this is the reason why we lost last year. There's no
I ain't
reason.
lie, they big. The reason that they lost plays on y'all team now. Fuck everything else. They couldn't stop. As I call him, Luka Dahmer,
Shit, or
or
Kyrie. Shit.
or as I titled the episode, Luka Brončić is now the problem. You know.
I, hey man, I'm so I think we got the three coldest white boys in the game right now, man. I think we got Ty Jerome has been shit. And
Oh, don't.
yeah, for like the past month, I can't front. I was sleep on Ty Jerome. I was sleep. He nice. That little nigga nice.
No, that's
He is
where he go? Where the fuck did he go?
Virginia.
Virginia?
hmm
Yeah,
I think
I
that's when they
remember watching
beat. Was
him
that when
play.
they beat Carson Edwards? Did they beat Carson Edwards? Because he was teammates with DeAndre Hunter. So because DeAndre Hunter won,
Well,
they
yeah, I know that. But I don't know. I know Carson Edwards did go on a run, but I don't even remember who they played, who he was playing.
I think he
I
missed
just
the
remember
Final
he was
Four, the net or
his
net
bow
or
legged
net.
ass was just shooting from like half court. That's
That
all
was
I
the
remember.
game that he was
Just
going
kept
off.
shooting
Was against
threes.
him. Mm-hmm.
But he had a couple of them.
Crazy,
That's why I even know he
crazy, yeah.
exists. That's how I even know he exists.
Yeah, he had a crazy March Madness, bro. So I can't front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a little PT with the Celtics. Hey man, shout out to you, Carson Edwards.
I think he oversees.
Go
I hate
get paid, young nigga.
Carson Edwards. I don't want to let these names die, man. Carson Edwards, the Trayvon Duvall's, the Isaiah Briscoes, the
Say,
man of the worlds, man, dog.
say.
And the Antonio Blakeney's, the Dwayne Bacon's. I can do this
I used
forever,
to.
man.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Can we just talk about that for a second, just real slightly? Nigga, I used to no freaky. I used to love Antonio Blakeney.
Bro, what?
I ain't
He's
gonna
my
lie.
bro.
I used
What?
to watch. Yeah,
That
like
that
him,
right to left to the right
man.
of
The hard. Yeah, I
the
used to
Malik
only shoot.
Newmans, man.
I used to shoot mid range for him. Shout out the Mustard Game and Malik Newman.
Man, bro. Y'all
Shout
already
out,
forgot, man.
shout out Corey Sanders.
Man,
Lakeland.
shout out
Nigga,
them boys,
I don't even
man.
know where Lakeland, Florida is, but I know it exists because of Corey Sanders.
It's a
Feel
couple
me?
of cats that was dummy nice, man.
I used
Dummy
to watch
nice
All
and
Day
just
Ball
didn't
is
pan
Life, All
out,
Day
bro.
Day in the Life. I used to watch All Day Day in the Life videos every day. I used to watch Antonio Blakeney highlights before games.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, shout out Kobe Simmons.
Yeah, I forgot
Shout
about
out
Kobe Simmons, man.
Malik Beasley. He hooping. Shout out Malik Beasley. He another
Man.
St. Francis kid that was out here. The niggas used to grow up watching.
Easy. Tyler Eulis, man, Q Boogie. These
Yeah,
cats
Tyler Eulis for sure.
who didn't really get to pan out in the league, who didn't get to make it or in college, who was done
But
nice
yeah,
in high
from high
school.
school through college, so yeah,
Yeah, exactly. High school through
high
college,
school through
man.
college, these niggas was nice.
Yeah, man. Who I thought was going to be. I think the biggest. I want to say, yeah. Obviously, it's not life's not a failure and anything like that. Who just didn't pan out in the league? Who hurt me the most? I feel like was Antonio Blakeney and Isaiah Briscoe. I feel like Briscoe kind of left a. I'm like, bro, he didn't. What?
That's cause well, he just cold,
Like,
but he couldn't shoot.
yeah, I didn't think it was gonna affect him that much though. But I feel like
No, he
Tyler.
couldn't shoot.
I feel like Tyler kind of messed him up too. Like, you wasn't supposed to stay here, bro. You
Tyler's
kind of was
also
supposed to get out of here. And then I got matched up. And then right after you bring in Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox, where it's like, damn, nigga, I got to play with these niggas. Like, I had to play with you niggas. Now I got to play with these niggas. Like,
I feel it.
damn.
I don't know. I think the Harrison twins fucked me up. Shout out to them too. They fucked me up a little bit too.
Yeah, bro. Like, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
They kind of hanging around. One of them's hanging around somewhere.
a word.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Aaron or Aaron or Andrew. I think that's the name. Ain't that their names?
Oh, and Dennis Smith Jr. Another one.
Dennis
A
Smith
fault.
Jr. Yeah, I think the injuries caught up to him.
Nah, he didn't. I think did y'all sign him?
No, he played with us. He played with us last year. No, not again.
Yeah, bro.
He played with us last year.
He was supposed to be one of them. You couldn't tell me he wasn't finna be one of them ones.
No, he used to float. He could fly. Shout out fucking talk about flying. I played this guy before in AAU. Shout out Quee Parker. I don't know if y'all know who that.
Yeah,
y'all
man.
know who that is. That
Double
bounce personified. I ain't gonna lie.
Harry Giles.
Harry Giles. Yeah, he was coming next. You got to.
You know what I mean? Like, it's certain people we just like. I'm thinking they finna be them ones for real, and it's certain people who you didn't expect to be like that, and who are having phenomenal season, a phenomenal career. Shea, when he I didn't know much about him because he was in Canada, but when he committed to Kentucky, and Q Boogie was supposed to be the starting point guard, took his spot. You know what I mean? And we didn't expect Shea to be like this, and he's Shea now.
Oh man, sorry. Shout out Jelly Fam. Shout out Javon Quinterly, Isaiah Washington.
Yeah, man. Them as well.
Not Nas Reed, nigga.
But I didn't expect him to be like how he is now.
Me neither. So shout out Jelly. People are so surprised. Like, I seen this thing on Twitter, and people were so surprised that he could dribble and handle the rack. And I was like, y'all just don't know.
I'm just 6'10".
He's Jelly Fam. Yeah, I was about to say I'm just a huge guard.
Exactly, bro. I'm a guard trapped in a center body. Man.
Pretty much. Like, I'm huge guard.
And I can shoot. And that's why I think he was so successful out of the Jelly Fam group, is because
he was the biggest.
Not only am I, but shit, nah. What's the name was big too. Pause. Cat that went to the UConn. No, forgot, but he names like Sid or some shit. Like Sid, it was like I forgot his name. Yeah, he was part of that group too. It was like
I only know a few of them. I know Isaiah Washington, JQ, Nas.
It was like Sid or something like that. So yeah, he was huge too. He committed to UConn, But I feel like Nas, the reason why is because he had that jump shot on him, bro. That jump shot, I feel like, made a difference. Like, I can get my own bucket, I can get to the cup, and if you leave me out here, I'm gonna hit. So you know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like that kind of kept him around and linking up with Cat. I feel like that helped him a lot.
No, I feel that for sure. We just had to have a little moment, people. Yeah, we know real hoops. It ain't just NBA.
I'm gonna let y'all know that, and we because Judah. I feel like Judah, John, Stunner. I feel like, and me as well. I feel like we have a healthy balance of old hoops and young hoops. Even though if we didn't get to see them, we do our due diligence to look back. So, and to actually advocate for the old people. But when it comes to Bob Cousy and y'all dribbling with this, I can't.
I
can't rock.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I brought that Will Chamberlain thing back. I'm sorry. I just gotta bring it up. I brought that Will Chamberlain take back out, and every time I post it, everybody goes insane. First of all, You just hating. How can he not score 100 points? Hey, da 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 da. He's just bigger, stronger, faster than everybody else. And you know, I decided to continue my deep dive in the rabbit hole. Right? Might I just say that this nigga was quite inefficient. This nigga's like the Angel Reese of the NBA.
Word.
I just want you to know that.
Well, not, honestly though, shooting wasn't a thing, so I kind of get it though.
Which to me makes it worse though, because if
I'm bigger than everybody.
If you're bigger, stronger, faster than everybody, like everybody says, and you can score 100 points at will, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you missing so many layups?
I'm sure they fouling the shit out of me too.
Why are you missing so many layups? Fouls don't count in your field goal attempts.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm going up, and if I'm bigger than everybody, and I'm going up, and niggas is hacking me, and I'm shooting it, and I'm like this.
So that happens. That happens all the time.
Not every time, but if I'm active, like my double jump, like sometimes I might miss it on. I know about to foul me, or it's like I'm going up. I might miss it on purpose because I know I'm gonna get it back. Give me that. Put it back up. We've been there before. You know what I mean? If you got a double jump, any hoopers that have a double jump know what I'm talking about. If you have a double jump, sometimes you just miss it. Sometimes
I just want to know how many times you're gonna miss. So I'm just all right. Anyway. I went through my game log, but I went through it. It was I feel you. No, I feel you. And his game's worse than this, right? Like, but I just went through the whole because they played the Knicks 12 times that year. So I just wanted to. It was only 9 teams in the NBA and 62.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
They played. This is 9 teams. They played 80 games, so they had to play each other hella times. Feel me?
They played 80 games.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nigga, the first
19. How many times I got to see on this?
A lot. Right.
How many times you playing Bill?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look at all that. I just want to say
that's my only
game. also, game logs are public information, people, because people be acting like I'll be pulling this shit from, the back of my ass and be like,
gotta keep these. So
I was about to say this is public record. I was on public record. I was on Basketball Reference. As a actual credible thingy. So let's go. 41 shots, 53 points.
Damn.
27 shots, 34 points. 31 shots, 39 points. 44 shots, 59 points. 42 shots, 53 points. 40 shots, 50 points. 31 shots, 35 points.
Niggas is out here playing like this too.
37 shots, 59 points. 36 shots, 42 points.
Let me just say this too. I don't think Wilt was skilled. I think he was the most skilled in his era. Mm-hmm. We look at it like, but that was at that time. So what I think is though, I don't think he was as skilled. I think
I got 3 more. Just let me. I got 3 more. 38 shots, 67 points. 41 shots, 58 points. And then there's this one outlier in these 12 games. 63 shots, 100 points. There's this one outlier.
Coach, what was your game plan? Get that motherfucker to Will.
Man.
Get that motherfucker to Will.
Man. Hey, shoot it as many times as you want to. Shoot it again.
But that's
rebound it and then shoot it again.
I don't think he, because I think all those stats were probably in his earlier years. I don't think he was playing real.
This was 62, the year he averaged 50 and 25.
That wasn't the Lake Show, though.
Huh? No. He was a Warrior.
That's what I'm saying. I think all of those stats were in his earlier years because there's no way he's having that many attempts with Jerry West, my nigga.
Man, because the NBA started getting more popular. The NBA started getting more popular. You can't lie to people. You can't lie to people and tell me he's scoring 100 points anymore. That's what you can't do.
Though. It's like, nigga, like you know who Bill Russell played with. Like, he's not the only Hall of Famer on the squad. You see what I'm saying? Like before he linked up with Jerry West and him, I'm sure every team that he in Philly, the Warriors, none of y'all ain't worth a quarter. Y'all niggas ain't.
I don't know, because in the game he had 100. They gave up 145 points. They gave up 30 to 3 niggas on the other team.
That's what I'm saying.
So, what I'm saying is there's other niggas in this league that can a little bit. There's niggas on his team that had double digits. It was 17.
Ooh. Who's his name?
Because it was 169 points. So he didn't just, it was 69, it was 70 points throughout this. And it was only like 9 people on the team, nigga. Kid you not, it was only like 8 to 9 people on the team. So there was points going around.
That nigga's supposed to be ass.
I'm just saying, it was points going around, and their shot chart don't look bad. You feel me?
Well, it must have been scoring when Wilt took his 30-second break. You know what I'm saying?
No, he played the whole 48 in a lot of games, is what I noticed too. He played a full 48.
They might have been over exaggerated some things, but he definitely seemed like he was like a superhuman in their era though. Like nigga, like I'm
man,
the first
to them. That's why it was just like
you're not the last of the Mohicans. He the first.
Yeah,
Mohicans, nigga,
yeah, and it was like you get to tell whatever tale you want to tell when you got them the first of the Mohicans. Exactly. You got the first crack.
I think I could have swore that they had dropped 100-point footage though. I could have swore they found.
If you go find it, it's a loop. I promise you, it's a loop.
Oh, it's a loop,
brother. I've been digging for years. Trust me. It's a loop.
Like
the radio version of the game starts in like damn near the fourth quarter, something like that. But like you're not getting beginning to end.
They might have been. It's possible.
I'll just take something. We don't got no picture of him scoring a basket. I don't have a picture of him laying the ball up in that game. There's not very much going on.
I could have sort of had the interview right after the game. Like everybody was dumb happy and stuff like that. They got the interview after the game though of him. They got the interview of the.
They had a picture, but no, just that picture.
But no, they got like I could have swore the video that came out that was like discovered maybe like 2 years ago or something like that, where he was like
if I've never seen that, but. If that is true, why wasn't the game being recorded?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was the first time they've ever seen something like this. It's like
no. Well, the excuse.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like halfway through it, like this nigga about to drop 100. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
okay. So where's the nigga? Where's the nigga that was on standby to take this picture?
Or
do the interview? It's 1962, bro. But it was in some part of It was in some part of Pennsylvania. And they said, like, well, all the NBA games weren't recorded. But my rebuttal to that is, if I have this one nigga, if we're not making that much money, and I have this one nigga that's 7 feet tall, and he the biggest, strongest, fastest nigga in the world, fuck on the basketball court, why would I not constantly have image on him?
You know what I'm saying? It's probably the first. He's probably the first.
I just want to know.
But that's what I'm
No. And can I add to you that the 100-point game was like game like 77 out of 8. It was like one of the last games of the year. Nigga, I knew you was one of the first of the Mohicans when we played the first 40. I just want you to know that. I knew you was one of them.
The way that Bill was talking, he was like, nigga, we was one of them. We was winning.
Hey, bro, if you Google it, it says he bench presses 550 pounds, which is 85. I swear to God, which is 85 pounds heavier than Shaq has ever bench pressed in his life. And the thing for me, because you've bench pressed, so a lot of people, they just talk ball and never played ball, never had to work out for ball. Nigga, when you do a real rep of a bench press, nigga, your arms have to lock out. This nigga's arms, he could tie his shoes standing up. Ain't no way he put 550 pounds over his head.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I gotta find the interview, but I was watching some old head talk about this nigga could outrun Usain Bolt in a 100-yard dash.
They say he ran track, though. I'm saying, bro, like, the only two.
Right.
Only two.
What don't he do? That's what I'm saying. What don't he do?
But
he built the court before they played on it, bro. In 30 minutes. That's what they telling me.
Nigga said he what did you say? He took down 1,000 joints?
Man.
Was it 1,000?
He was a player.
Hold on, because that I don't believe. Yeah, that right there is the only Wilt stat I'm not believing.
That's more believable to me. That time, that's way more believable to me.
Hell, that's a 62.
Man, he probably popping off 10 at a time. He was popping off.
He said he slept with 20,000 women.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
It said what?
20,000 to 50,000.
Hey,
I'm not doing this shit with y'all, bro.
Man,
I'm
Will,
not
they
doing
put
this
them
shit
type
with
of
y'all.
numbers up.
I'm not
Put
doing
them
this
type of
with y'all.
numbers up.
I'm not
You know
doing
what
this,
it
bro.
was back then too. You
Niggas
gotta
said,
call. You
come
gotta
on,
call
bro.
the home. You gotta ask pop for permission. All that
That's
stuff.
no.
After you done slayed all of them, fool. That's at least what 6 G's.
I'm cool,
20,000.
bro. I'm cool.
20,000, fool. Nah.
I'm telling you, Will's the greatest basketball player on and off the court. That is what niggas is telling me. That's what niggas is telling me. 20,000 bodies, 100-point
Man.
game. Look, faster than Usain Bolt, stronger than
Nah.
Shaq. And he's the world Olympian sprinter
What is
and
amazing, man.
bodybuilder. This nigga could swim. He could build railroads. I'm telling you, he probably built the court right before they played on it. This niggas is like, oh, all we got is some wood. Pause. All we got is
Nah, man.
some wood plaques and a hoop. He's like, don't worry about it. Give me 30 minutes. I'll put the court together. How much? We need 94 feet. I got y'all. I'm gonna just stretch out and put one plank down, and I'm gonna just do it real quick.
Nah. If Will, he said, hold on, counting the number of women he slept with over a 10-day period. Nigga, I'm sorry. Yeah, Will is a walk. He's a myth.
That's
I
what I'm
ain't believing
saying.
that, bro.
I think the first of the Mohicans was the best way to put it, and I
Yeah,
think
for real.
you get to tell whatever story you want to tell when it
Bro.
wasn't many people alive to see it. I just want to say that.
Nah, for real,
I
he's
want
the
to say
first of the
that.
Mohicans, bro.
That's
You know
all
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
say, bro.
And
What?
some of them
Mhm.
got to be true though. Like I feel like his averages might have been true though. Like because like
No, yeah, his average is probably true. Did you just hear what I was rattling off? He's shooting 50 shots a game.
yeah,
For you to average 50 points and you're shooting 50 shots a game,
I ain't
it's
gonna
not
lie. I ain't
hard.
gonna lie. If I'm 7 foot though, and everybody around me like 5'11" though, and like nigga, give me the. Why are we passing to anybody else, nigga? Give me the ball, nigga. Like what is we speaking about here, bro? It's 62.
Right, and
I
you
need
would
that
just
right here
assuming
every time.
right, and it should be just easy, right? I would
But
think
not.
his
But
number.
I ain't gonna.
I'm not gonna say he's not
Have
gonna
you ever
miss.
played? The reason why I'm saying this, I can basically compare it. Have you ever played? Have you got nieces and nephews, right?
Yes.
You ever hoop with them on the Fisher Price go?
Yes.
They be fouling the shit out you.
Yeah.
You ever play 21? You got that last point?
Yeah.
That's how I think they was playing that nigga. And they wasn't skilled. They wasn't no hand checking was really thought of for real, probably 62. None of these these rules are
But
probably implemented for real. So he probably
I
was like,
agree.
yeah, I need to, you know what I'm
But
saying? I
it's
probably
not
work
like
out
he
this cat.
didn't shoot a million free throws a game either.
And he
Like
probably just
it's,
he's probably just trying shit too. You know what I'm saying? Let me see this mid range gonna work real quick with this one.
no,
Look, that's how they were
never.
shooting too, like this.
Never.
They were shooting just like that.
Let me see. No, let me see.
I'm telling you, fool.
No. Can't go.
Is LeBron the GOAT after? No. I don't even think we got to answer. Me personally, no. No.
I think it's topic of conversation. You know,
No.
is LeBron the GOAT after surpassing 50,000 total points?
Oh. I think you just was blessed with health, nigga. Cool.
I think health is also something you work for.
My nigga, all this health, nigga, you got 4 rings still? What the fuck, my nigga? No.
I feel, but he also, it's not like, and you know, I'm not a LeBron James supporter or apologist, and I'm kind of just playing devil's advocate, because you chose the other side. But
you should know what I was gonna choose. Nigga ain't my GOAT.
Sustained, and not even yo GOAT. Let's just say, like in the eyes of people.
Nigga, MJ's run from 90 to 98 has to be studied, nigga.
But from 2003 to 2025 has to be studied, nigga.
And you gave me
That's
4
what
rings. You gave me 4 rings out of that.
Yeah,
because the person we compare, we only can compare you to 3 people. We can only compare you your career and body of work. We can only compare you to 3 people. Impact, body of work, anything. We can only compare you to that.
I was about to say you had to throw that other stuff because I think he has the best.
And the reason why I'm saying this is because when I look at GOAT, I look at does your points, does your points in all your body of work match the rings that you have, or does your rings match your body of work? You can be Robert Horry, have all the rings, but your stats is terrible. Your stats are terrible, so you can be Robert Horry and you can be these things. You can have those type of things and stuff like that, or When I look at MJ and I look at Bron, I look at your body of work plus your rings. What time frame did you get him, and how did you get him? Were you the 12th? Were you your first ring? Were you the man?
Mm-hmm.
And then your last ring, were you the 12th man? You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like I look at all those things.
Okay.
And I look at and I've come to the conclusion when I look at every detail. Yes, Bron, your individual accolades, and you've done this longevity because you played more, nigga. You got out of high school. I spent 3 years in college, but you got out of high school. You know all these things because you've been in here longer. You grew up in this league. I get it. But nigga, I literally ran 90 to 98, and I did what you were chasing in an 8-year span, basically. That was when I was at my peak. You've been blessed to be running the league probably almost since you got in the league to now. But that resulted into what?
4 championships
rings.
and 4 MVPs.
That's cool. And how many MVPs MJ got?
What, 4 or 5?
I did this in an 8-year span.
Nigga, you played for 15 years. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Nigga, you played for 15 years. I was gonna say we're not gonna do that though.
I'm talking about his run for real, because like 84 to like.
But then I was gonna say at that point, then what do you say? Which LeBron James run, nigga? Because he's been here for.
That was Bron, but that was Bron. I give that pass 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. That's 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Bron didn't get to. He got to the finals pretty early. I went to the finals 10 straight times. And I came out with 4 rings. If I term a if a teacher grades if a teacher grades my assignment, what percentage is that, Judah?
40.
If I got to the championship in my 8-year span, I don't care if people talking about it, it don't mean nothing. I work each and every year to win this one thing. It means something to me.
Mm-hmm.
If I got to the finals 6 consecutive times and they saying you're the best and I'm the best, and I've got to the big dance 6 consecutive times and I've won all of that, what is the percentage if the teacher graded my grade?
100%.
I'm taking the nigga who wins 100% of the time, the nigga who went to the finals 10 times and got 40% on this project. I'm taking the nigga who's comparable to you though, and all skill level and everything like that. I'm taking his career over the 50,000 points.
So I'll say you one of those people that feel like it's better to not make it at all.
What you mean?
Because I don't think you can discredit him for making it 10 times and only winning 4 when it's like, well, nigga, you didn't make it 10 times. If you could have made it 10 times in your 15 years, you would have.
If you talk to me, if you say anybody's other name other than Kobe, Kareem, and Jordan, I would have that same. I would use that argument and be like, he made it 10 times, brother. You can't say anything to me. No person is better than him. Come to me when a person can make it 10 consecutive times. But I have those 3 people though, who I can go resume for resume, championship for championship, impact for impact. I got these people. So this is why I make this argument for Bron every time. You were just blessed to play longer than all these guys at a high level, because maybe you did certain things. Maybe you didn't run your body down ragged like they did. Maybe you did. Maybe you took a certain time.
He took care of his body.
But I did what you did in a short amount of time. It's taking you too long to even. You didn't even tie Kobe, let alone get to me yet. You tied with Steph. That's who you tied with. All the body of work individuals that you've done and been in the league for this amount of years, still playing at a high level, been to the finals 10 times. You've come out with the chosen one. You've had 4 rings. And I've done what you've done in this amount of time.
But I think that's why I dislike the GOAT conversation as a whole, because everybody has different criteria. Because
yeah, that's true.
Because I have the greatest. Because I have the greatest career ever.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing. It's not even debatable.
You did.
I got the greatest career ever. Along with it's not like I didn't win shit. It's like along with having 4 rings, 4 Finals MVPs, 4 NBA All NBA MVPs, 6-time defense, 6-time All Defense,
But
however many All NBAs.
the
You
nigga
know,
that you're besides longevity of career points, we're not talking about accolades. Jordan has done everything you've done in a way shorter amount of time that you've
no,
done.
Jordan's just won more championships than me in a short amount of
I
time.
have the same MVPs as you. I have the same amount of. I have more Finals MVPs than you. All these
Right.
trophy awards. I've done what you've done in this short amount of a gap. Career wise, when it comes to longevity and me staying and taking care of my body, me staying in the league for this long, yes, you have that. But any
Well, I don't
accolades
think
that you have
I
for
think you're not
real,
making it fair.
trophy wise,
I
I
think you're not
have.
making it fair because you're just saying, "Well, I got these MVPs and whatnot in this short amount of time." No, nigga,
Yes,
you was in the league prior to that. You just didn't win those until you got to a certain point. Like I can't take off the first 7 years of your career and just start when you started winning, and then talk about the entirety of my career.
okay,
Like I
I
can't
have
do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 MVPs, which you have, and I have more
Mm-hmm.
Finals MVPs, but you've been more Finals than me.
Mm-hmm.
When I start looking at stuff like that, I'm like, okay, it's clear you were dominant, but maybe you weren't just as dominant as him. Like when I look at that that's like a different. Like, how do I have the same amount of MVPs as you, and you play like 8 more seasons than me or 7 more seasons than me at a high level, a very high level? How do I have more Finals MVPs than you when you've been playing 20 years at a very high level? You have like 7 more years on me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the reason why you have the other accolades is because of longevity. And I'm not saying that doesn't play a part in the GOAT category. You treat your body well, you did everything you've done.
I was gonna
But when
say
I
because
look
let's
at
not
it,
act
when I look
like
at my trophy case and I see the same amount you got, and I got it in 15 years, I'm looking at you like, okay, nigga, you
can I
got.
so to that can I say it's not for a lack of trying. It's not like Jordan stopped playing when he was
It
35. He
it was
stopped
a
he
it was
stopped
a lack
playing
of
when he was
trying.
40.
No, it was lack of trying, nigga.
It what
Jerry Krause. You want
no
to
what
break
I'm
up? You
saying.
want to break up my 3-time championship winning team? No, I'm not. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm done. I'm done with basketball.
Oh,
And then I come
okay.
back. And the only reason why I'm coming back is because I want to be part owner. It wasn't like we're about to win the championship. I'm 40 years old.
And I think that has something to do with his dad dying that he took a break, but it's also like
No. No. He took a break. He took a break when he went
a
to baseball.
baseball
And that
break.
yeah. And I forgot about that. Nigga, I went to school for 3 years. I took 2 breaks. I went to school for 3 years and I took 2 breaks. I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm not saying it's not Bron's
I was about
fault.
to say whose fault is
I'm
that?
not saying that's Bron's fault, but I'll probably have 6 MVPs if I was MVPs and 6 MVPs if I would have stayed 1 more year. So you're talking about longevity. I probably would have had more stuff than you. I did all this in a short amount of time than you've done in your 20 years. We're talking about individual trophies. When I look at my case and I look at your case and ours the same, but you got 10 more thousand points than me, and we can both consider the GOAT, I'm going with the nigga who has the most. I'm going with the nigga who's 6 for 6 because he's won every time he stepped foot in there. The nigga who went 10 times, who's only won 4. The name of the game is I train all year. I do this all year to win one thing and one thing only. And however I get there, whatever accomplishments I get there, it's just extra total onto my account. So
and
if
I
you go ahead.
and I was gonna say I get what you're saying, but to me it's like, and I know it's no moral victories, but I think to me there's a difference in finishing in 5th versus finishing in 2nd. Like one spot I medal, one spot I don't. If we talk in the Olympics, you know what I mean? Like that's why I say it's no moral victories, but it's like you can't. I don't want to be like, yeah, you only went. Well, you went 10 times and you only won 4, and it's like, well, nigga, you went 10 times. Nobody else goes 10 times. It's like medaling 10. If we talk in Olympics, you medaled 10 times. 4
So
times you win gold,
if you
but
went,
you medal.
but I
Well,
still,
yeah, you medal 10 times in general.
but nigga,
You,
I'm,
sir,
uh-huh.
you gold medal 6 times, but all the other times you don't place. All the other times you're irrelevant. It's
Okay.
not like it's not
You're right.
like, you know what I'm saying?
You're right. And then when I
That's
look
why I
at
don't
my
want to put it in that short
and
span
then when I
because it's
look at
like
my hand, I'm gonna do this and you're gonna do this. You gonna do this? I don't care how many times you win. You could have went 1,000, and you won 4 of them. I won 6 of them. I don't think people really understand. Like, not saying you, but not saying you in general, but these people who are Bron fans, I don't think they understand how hard it is to go to 6 straight championships and win them.
One straight. It was 3 straight. 2 year
It,
break. 3
not,
straight.
but you know what I'm saying. But 6, and that shouldn't even. Technically, I don't want to use what ifs because I don't want to use what ifs because we can use what ifs LeBron. Technically, since I haven't lost in the finals. Technically, if we playing what ifs, I can say I probably would have won those 2 championships too. So I probably would have won 8 straight in a row. So we probably, if we were playing what ifs, because I never lost. We don't have a world where he lost in the finals. I have a world where I've seen Bron get smacked up by the Spurs twice. One young, one older. I've seen him get smacked up by Dirk. And the only 3 that I probably will give him a smidge on will be the Warriors, but still, you still had a team to match up with them. except for one of those times when Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt. And you still dropped 40.
I would say I'm gonna go back out the box. I don't really give him no credit for. I don't give him no like
When Kyrie and Kevin Love hurt,
defense.
it's like,
No, not that one. I'm talking about the second one when they got swept. I don't really give them no. Oh no, what was that? That was the
the
first one
first one. That was the first one.
they
Yeah,
got
when
swept.
he was
With the
young,
4-1, but
I kind of
even
give him.
I'm
a
saying
little
against
with
the
that.
Warriors, like even the 4-1, it's like
I don't give him no.
I don't give you no slack on that. Just
I don't,
because those same Warriors looks
bro.
like they was gonna lose to Kawhi and the Spurs. I ain't gonna lie, it looked
Bro,
like
you
that.
had
And
Kevin Love to match up with Draymond, bro. You had Bron to
they
match up
also
with
went to
KD.
7 against Houston. So it's like it's not like they can't be beat more than once.
Bro,
Y'all just didn't do it.
bro, they had Bron to match up with KD. I never want to hear that. Besides Kevin Love and them, and they didn't have KD at the time. So besides them having them, they had Kyrie to match up with Curry. They had J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert to match up with Clay. You had both of them to match up with Clay. And then you had Bron and KD, and then you had Kevin Love and Draymond. So when people be like, "Oh, the Warriors," I don't want to hear that, bro. Unless you're talking about that first year, which the Warriors come out of nowhere, I don't want to hear that, dog. He in his first championship, I get. You had Izalskis and Mo Williams and all them boys, I get it. And you're playing against the Spurs. Those are the only 2 that I maybe excuse. And even with that, you still been to the finals 8 times. Been 8 times. And you the GOAT? No. I can't call you the GOAT when I just seen somebody else do this before you. I can't. I've seen you done. I've seen it better than what you've done right now. Maybe not as long as you've done it, but I've seen it done better than what you're doing it.
I don't know.
Maybe not as long, but I've seen it with maybe everybody's getting confused of longevity. Yeah, you've been great for this long.
Right, but I think that's what it is. It's been
Would you
I
rather
think
be
that's what
great
it
for
is.
this
It's the
long and accomplish
great
this much, or
is
would you rather be great for a short amount of time and for the end goal that we're all going, have more than what you have?
I mean, I get it. I get your
And
point,
my
but
name
I can't.
still
I don't
rings
think you
bells.
can. And his will forever as well. So I don't think it's one of them. But
That's
not.
true.
I just
But you
don't
got to
think you
share
can.
your goat though.
I just don't think you can understate the fact that it's been sustained greatness. It ain't been sustained regularity. It ain't been sustained. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't great at first and then it fell off.
Yeah.
Like it's been the same the
Yeah.
entire time. Like his career averages is what he's averaging about right now, and he's 40. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I give you that, but
I don't think you can just understate that. Is what all I'm saying in that area.
and that's true. Now I'm definitely not, like I said, Bron. Top 4, 1 through 4. I'm not mad at what you say. I'm not 1 through 4. So before we get to the famous debate with those 3 people, he's 1 through 4. No matter how you want to debate it, no matter how you want to slice it up, he better be 1 through 4, or I can't respect your basketball list. It's through. I can't. I just no more talking anymore. the reason why I don't put him number one is because my own what I look for in my GOAT. I look for everything. I don't look for just solely championships. I don't look for solely for individual accolades. I look at what you did in this amount of times. Is your ring match up with your stats? Everything has to match up with everything. Just like when what KD said to Gary Payton, you was nice your first half of your years, but you won a ring on your back end. And you was the 10th man. You deserve it, yeah, because the work you put in, you deserve it, but you didn't get it when you were the man. You see
So
what I'm saying? So like
if y'all win a championship now, how does that play for his?
But see, and that's when
case,
and that's when aesthetics come involved. Because I could say Jordan played with 2 Hall of Famers. Mm-hmm. I could name 7 Hall of Famers you didn't play with, and you still came out with 4 rings. So if Luka gets you your ring right now, you played with an all-time great. Another one.
That's a little bit of credit to the way the NBA is set up now. Teams were not trading their players. Niggas wasn't no I want to go here.
Just like
wasn't none of that. I will say that.
Just like I can't blame LeBron for having good health. I'm not going to shame Jordan because he got it done with 2 Hall of Famers, and the way he got it done. I'm going to shame Bron because he went out of his way to play with these people. He acquired about these people. He wanted to play with these people. I understand it's a new NBA, but these.
I was about to say it's a new.
I understand it's a new NBA, but when I look at Kobe, he played in both eras. He played with Shaq, Powell. That's it. Only Hall of Famers you ever played with. These are the only Hall of Famers you've ever played with.
Them the only ones he played with when they could contribute. Let me say that.
Nigga, who else?
He played with Steve Nash. He played with Gary Payton. Yeah. He played with Karl Malone. He played with Dwight Howard. Mm-hmm. Like this, that's why I said in spots to help. That's why I said.
I'm about to say all these niggas have helped him get to the finals. And he still only came out with 4 of them.
I feel you.
These are Hall of Famers who got into the finals.
I'm still just playing devil's advocate. But then somebody can play the card. I did get to the finals with him. I also got to the finals with Smush Parker and niggas like that. Ooh. I mean, not Smush Parker, Boobie Gibson and niggas like that. Like I made the finals with some trash cans too.
And you were so stained by that. The next move that you make is to go team up with 2 Hall of Famers. Now let's just name this. You've played with D Wade, Chris Bosh, Kyrie, Kevin Love, Anthony Davis. Who else? I know I'm missing 2. That's 5. Who else? I'm missing some. Ray Allen. Who else? I'm missing some. I don't want to call Derrick Rose a Hall of Famer because he wasn't able to contribute to anything. I'm talking about it. Nigga, what?
At that point, I'm just saying he was there for what he's there for.
He's literally the reason why I have one of my championship rings. He's literally the sole reason why I have one of them.
No, the shot was one of
the sole reason I have one of them.
Can't say that.
I would have lost this game if you don't hit this shot. If you don't hit this shot, I lose this game.
Nigga, but we not close enough to be in this game without what went on. I'm just saying, like, don't just say you're not the sole reason. You didn't have 50. You didn't have 50 tonight. You're not the sole reason.
If I'm Ray Allen, I look at LeBron just every time.
So
every time I see Bron in my presence, I'm like this.
All right. So going back to what we said earlier is when we was talking about the Suns, is Colin Gillespie the sole reason the Suns won last night?
No.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He just hit the shot to end the game. But I'm just saying
who hit the shot.
I get what you're saying, but I'm more so on the fact that you said so you're not the sole reason we did anything.
No, I'm the sole reason you got this championship because without that Chris Bosh kickout, we lose this game.
I was about to say without an offensive rebound by Chris Bosh, this game is over anyway.
Who you gonna throw it to?
Without the rebound from Chris Bosh, the game is over anyway. So I can't say you're the sole purpose.
Okay. You think D-Wade makes that shot?
No.
Who else but Ray Allen's making that shot? And I'm a Hall of Famer. It's not like I'm a dud. I'm a Hall of Famer on top of this.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying at that point in his career, Ray Allen was playing the
Okay.
Mike Miller role.
No matter
He was
how you
playing
want to
the
slice it and dice it,
juiced up.
you've played with 6 Hall of Famers
Hmm?
and 6 Hall of Famers who helped you in this time. Not Hall of Famers in general, just 6 Hall of Famers who played a significant role of you either getting to the finals, having a hand in the finals, or winning. You've played with 6.
Is Horace Grant in the Hall
They
of Fame?
both played with 2. No, Horace Grant's on Hall of Fame. They played with 2 who helped them at the moment. Not to mention all the Hall of Famers that you've not to mention all the Hall of Famers that you've played with. They've only played with 2. I don't want to, and not to mention Derrick Roses of the world, the Isaiah Thomases, the Mike Millers, the Ray Allens, the White Howards, these other Hall of Famers who've played with you, who are role players. You've gotten everything you've wanted since the move for the second year of Miami Heat. What?
Played with 4 Hall of Famers.
Ray Allen's on what?
I think.
I'm talking about Kyrie
Tony,
and all them, but they'll be future Hall of Famers.
no. I'm saying Jordan. Tony Kukoc is on there. Tony Kukoc is a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
And
which was drafted? Who was drafted to him? But go ahead.
And Robert Parrish.
Robert Parrish was old by the time he got.
He was old, but
he was old as dirt. What we're talking about? I can name, like I said, we're naming some people who helped him. So Kukoc, I give you because he was drafted to them, but he was also drafted to them though. He was homegrown, drafted to them. He was drafted to the Bulls. My thing is, you've gotten your way since when you've noticed that you've gotten your way, we've noticed you got in your way since the second year of your Miami stint. Your second year of Miami stint, from now on, from today, you have gotten everything that you have possibly wanted. What hasn't Bron wanted or seek that he hasn't gotten? And you still have 4 championships. You're talking about a man who went, I 3-peated twice, and you want to break up the team. And I got a max deal my last year. My last year was when I got my max deal. And people were talking about it's a different era. He got what he wanted in every sense, but you still have 4 of them though. That ain't my goal. I promise you that's not my goal. I'm taking this. You ain't seen MJ play. That's cool. I can for sure look up MJ stats though. Nigga, numbers don't lie. Now, regardless of you having this longevity career, I did what you did and you couldn't do in an 8-year span when I ran the league. You've ran it realistically since your second year in Miami.
Yes, man. That's kind of where we'll end it. I'm not.
And the only reason
I don't have enough steam or
no.
energy
The only reason because you're not a Bron. I gotta talk to a Bron fan. I gotta talk to because you're not a Bron fan and you're not a Bron hater.
No.
I'm not either. I love Bron. If you're not talking about 2 people, you know how I feel about Kareem. I think he's better than Kareem. Me personally, yeah. I think he's better than Kareem.
I think so too.
So there's no argument here. You got to talk to my pops and all them niggas about
Centers can't dribble and shit. I just
think that it's over with. Yeah, that's through. That's through. Just like people don't want to have this. Like I want to have a debate with Steph and Magic. I would like to have a debate with my uncles and my dad about Steph and Magic, bro. Steph is better than Magic, bro. It's time to talk. We here now. It's time to talk. He's better than Magic. And I said Magic for the longest. I only felt this way like a year ago.
It's like weird, and we'll move on because we'll get out of here in a minute. That one's weird. I don't know. He top 2, but it's like they both changed the game, bro. So it's like Steph changed the way the game is being played right now, but shit, even 20, 40, however long it's been, Magic is still changing the game because the prototypical player you want on your team is Magic Johnson. You just hope they can shoot. So like you want the big guard, the 6'8" guard. Like look at it. Like that's how most teams try to operate. Cade Cunningham, Luka, LeBron.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. Like they try to play through. Ben Simmons was supposed to be that. Like that is what the NBA is right now, and that's what they want. So I still can't overlook that. And we 40 years away from when he used to play basketball. You know
And
what I'm
now,
saying? Like trendsetter time before your time. First of the Mohicans for real, nigga. So like,
yeah.
I can't. That's where if I was to pick Magic, that's where I would go. Where it's like, yes, I know Steph changed the game too, but nigga, it's 40 years. If in 40 years niggas have going from shooting 53s a game to 100 threes a game, it's like, okay, now Steph, you still imprint still huge on the game, but like
But that's
for
the reason why I say he's the GOAT is because at first we were kind of denying it. Not saying GOAT, but greatest point guard of all time is because Magic. He's second. But after that last ring, I think niggas started to come around like, shit, okay. Probably need to be a change in pecking order here. The only reason why I'm not significantly giving it to him, and we're at the argument. We already at the argument point. Once he won a sport ring, we were at the argument point. I can
right.
now argue. I can argue. I can now be heard. The only reason why is because he doesn't have a fifth ring. I got the gold medal now,
man. Because I was about to say, what is? Because I'm looking at this head to head, and Magic got him in rings. He played less seasons than Steph. He done made more playoffs than Steph in his list. He got more All-Stars than Steph. He got more MVP.
How many All-Stars Magic got?
12.
How many Steph got?
11. So Steph will probably get more.
I'll get that by the time I'm done.
But like he ain't getting. I don't think he winning no more MVPs. Magic got him on MVPs.
How many MVPs he got?
3-2. He got him on Finals MVPs 3-1. He got him on all NBA first teams 9-4. Yeah. He got him on. Even if I'm saying even if you get Steph one more 3-2 on Finals MVPs, if you the Iggy one he can have, you know what I mean. But he don't get them KD ones because he didn't play better than him anyways. It don't matter. You don't get them anyway.
He don't get them KD ones.
You feel me?
You might be right, but I would like
all
to have,
NBA teams is tied at 10. Assist leaders, Magic is 4-1. Magic steals leader 2-1. I just
he might be from with that standpoint. He might be, but I would like to have the argument. These are arguments that I would like to have because he's better than Isaiah Thomas. I don't even think he's top 5. Kill me if you want. I don't care.
Top 5 point guards?
I don't care. He's not top 5.
I think you got to.
I'm sorry. It's just it's just certain people. Your accolades can say one thing, and then I look at your skill, and I'm like, nah.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
I can't put you. I can't
go watch some Zeke, bro.
I've seen.
Go watch some Zeke. No, I ain't gonna lie. Go rewatch some Zeke. Go refresh yourself, brother.
Before I say this,
when niggas was
multiple. Exactly. I've seen multiple.
He was.
My brother likes to tell me all the time, don't disrespect Zeke. No, I'm just with all disrespect, and I love Isaiah Thomas. I think you're one of the legends of this game.
Not top 5 point guards.
Nah, G. Like John Stockton, bro. You can't talk. You can't come up to me and tell me about John Stockton. I'm cool. In this day and era, he's TJ McConnell. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? What's the cat name for the Suns?
Colin Gillespie.
He's him.
He probably got more airtime on our show than he's gotten anywhere else. I just want to say that.
That's who John Stockton would be today. I'm cool.
I'm not worried. Yeah, I'm not worried about John Stockton. I was talking about Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas. In this era, you are Isaiah Thomas. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I am cool.
If Isaiah Thomas ain't get hurt, that might have been some shit. But anyway.
And this is when I look at greats, Chuck, you can play in any era. Shaq, any era. MJ, any era. It's certain people, you were great for this era. I don't think Isaiah Thomas could play in any era. and be the Isaiah Thomas he was.
But that don't make him. I just don't think that don't make him top 5 point guard. Like what?
Steph will be Steph anywhere he's at. Magic will be Magic anywhere he's at. Magic will be any era, anything, any place. I'm Magic. Any place, any era, I'm Steph.
I get you. Now you got to put 3 more people in that category above him.
Okay, so I'm going them. I'm going them too. Isaiah Thomas, the only reason that this is going to be a big deal is because of his rings, but it is what it is. I'm sorry for you guys. I understand that you probably won't like it. He's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard. He's this. He's that.
Oh, Allen Iverson?
No, that's good though. But no, I'm not picking AI. That is nice though, but I'm not picking AI. I'm going to pick multiple names other than them. Then you're not going to agree with. So
okay.
It's best for me not
I just want 3 that you want to. I just want the 3.
Dame, AI. Who else? Russell Westbrook. Russ better than him. Who else? I think Russ is better than that nigga. Who else? Who else can I name? Who's a Chris Paul? I think is better than Isaiah Thomas. Who else? Who else can I name?
I don't.
I think they're all better than him. I will all put him in a blender if they was him and him. Your team versus my team. Russell Westbrook is putting Isaiah Thomas in a blender. He's too small. He's too slow. Not. What else you got? You got a jumper? Your jumper ain't gonna do nothing at all. You're not.
I'm trying to put Joe Dumars over there, nigga. Your jumper ain't nothing either, nigga. What the fuck?
But you were too small. You're way too small.
What are we talking about? Your jumper ain't Nathan. What are we talking about?
Joe Dumars is too small too. Y'all both too small for me.
Nah.
Joe Dumars is too small for Russ.
Nah.
Bro, let me go look at Joe Dumars like 6'4".
Right. Russ is 6'3".
Exactly, 2-something. Hold on.
What? You think what the hell you think Joe Dumars made of sticks?
Joe Dumars is 6'3". Wait. He bet not. He 190. Russ 200. He's too small. Russ 200. Too small.
Nigga, 10 pound difference is not. It's not.
In basketball?
It's not killing nobody.
It's definitely a difference.
It's not killing nobody. That's what I'm telling you.
It's definitely a difference.
It ain't killing nobody, bro. I'm telling you. You try to post me up and you 10 pounds heavier than me, nigga.
So if he 190,
the hell you think this
Isaiah
is?
Thomas is 6'1", 180.
Now that 20 pounds might make a difference, but them 10 pounds ain't making no difference.
Man, that nigga is a backup point guard.
Bro, go lift a 10-pound dumbbell and then go lift a 20-pound dumbbell, nigga. It's a difference.
I don't think he's
Anyway, we getting off of here. I just want to say that the Celtics beat the Trailblazers. Yay. Why am I saying that? Because Derek White had 41 points and Peyton Pritchard had 43 points and 10 assists. Derek White and Peyton Pritchard combined for 84 points. And this is what I was saying earlier about the Cavs. I just think they're both talented, but these niggas just DeAndre Hunter's not scoring 40 points.
No.
That's what you know what I'm saying, what it kind of comes down to. But neither is Evan Mobley.
No.
Jared Allen's never scoring 40 points.
Not touching. I don't even think he touched 30.
Their sixth option just scored 43 points and had 10 assists. Just that's where my difference kind of came. And no Jason Tatum tonight. So that's just all I'm saying. That's where I start to be. There's differences here. There's levels. You feel me? And no Porzingis. It's levels.
Never plays. So.
Well, I wouldn't play against the Blazers if I was him either. You know why I'm here. I'm a hitman for hire. Bitch, I'm here to help us win these chips and be a cheat code. Okay.
You don't even play the regular season, bro.
You don't have to. I play enough to stay in shape. Anyway, let's get out of here, man. It's been
y'all gotta do one thing for me and Jew, man.
You know, we're a little. I'm a little off.
Back on track.
I'm a little off. Yeah, I ain't done that in a while. I took a few clicks. It was a little.
I heard you too before the thing. He said, "Let me get it started." If I remember, how to do this.
Yeah,
All
if I ever
right.
remember how to do this properly, so let me. Yeah,
Nah, man. But we enjoy y'all. We enjoy being back, man. We appreciate y'all. Hopefully, God can continue to bless us so we can bless y'all, man.
you know it. I mean, I think we'll be back tomorrow. It'll probably just be later than this. We'll probably start closer to this time tomorrow. Um, yeah, man. We appreciate y'all. It's been fun.
Definitely, man.
I appreciate everybody that was here. One more time, just one more time, one more time. And now is when we do random hand signs until the video ends.
Come on now.
Feel me?